In this world of blame and shame, we point fingers, we play the game. But as our children cry in fear, we turn a blind eye, we shed no tears. Believe all women, they say, while our kids are led astray. Lost in darkness, lost in pain, yet their cries fall silent like the rain. It's a shame how far we've come, blaming all the men playing dumb. But our children need us near to wipe their tears and calm their fears. In this land of the free, water's a commodity for you and me. Can't you see? It's not fair. It's plain to see. People struggling to pay for something they need every day. In America, where we say water is free, but water shouldn't come at a fee. A shorty just speaking in general about the things that seem so small. This ain't meant to everyone, just a cry in the dark. In America, where water is marked. Brothers and sisters, hear my plea. This is not about you or me. Our kids are the future. They hold the key. Wake up before we're met with defeat. In this world of chaos and strife, we must guide them to a better life. Teach them love, compassion, and light so they can lead us out of this endless night. Let's unite as one strong force. For our children, let's stay on course. Together we can make a change and secure a brighter future in exchange. Y'all should have listened the first time they let the cat out the hat. Now it's a crime. Many are falling into a trap, thinking it's a game, but they full of cap. Some are ready and fully strapped, while others keep falling into the gap. The warning signs were clear as day, but some chose to heed what they say. Now the consequences come to light. Those who ignored are in for a fight. Listen close and learn from this mishap. Don't be caught unaware. Don't fall into the trap. From the wisdom of my elders, I learned women are strong, independent, and firm, but sometimes we need a helping hand to conquer challenges and make a stand. Independence is crucial, that's true, yet together with a man we can pursue. Respect yourself first and foremost, so others will treat you like the most. Ladies, growing up, remember this advice. You're capable of anything you devise, but partnerships and respect go hand in hand. Embrace your strength and make a stand. Memories of the past, advice I couldn't see. Now I understand the wisdom they gave me. Respect yourself first, that's the key. To earn respect from others is how it should be. A man's worth measured by how he treats his queen. Love and romance in the air, a beautiful scene. A woman's power to uplift or demean. In her hand lies a man's dream. Lessons learned from OGs so true. In matters of the heart, they know what to do. Love and respect intertwined like glue. In a world where old-fashioned values still ring through. Peter Pan was a fairy tale. Now males want to be females without fail. Women want to be men. It's a twisted tale. Flipping scripts and roles, they set sail. Fighting for roles torn into moles, making hits with their agenda goals. Targeting our kids, it takes a toll. To them, it's a bliss. To us, a black hole. They ain't trying to miss. Their agenda is the ultimate twist, infiltrating young minds with their list. But we won't let them persist. I'm with women's rights, but what about men's too? Equality for all is long overdue. If we want progress, we need to see both sides. Blame and shame won't help us unite. Don't label him a deadbeat without looking in the mirror. Sometimes it takes two to create rupture. Let's have conversations that include everyone. Empathy and understanding the battles can be won. Men face struggles too. Let's not forget their mental health matters. Let's not neglect. It's time to break down walls and build bridges instead. Together we can strive for equality ahead. You scream for the police every time he come around, then scream child support abuse playing victim in this town. Enjoy that check, boo, but remember what goes up must come down. The only time he's worthy is when he bails you out of the mess you found. You play the game manipulating hearts without a doubt, but karma's knocking at your door, there's no way out. You point fingers and shift blame all around, but in the end, it's your own chaos that you found. You dance with danger, living on the edge of lies, but truth will catch up to you, no more disguise. The man you rely on to clean up your messes so profound will soon see through your facade and leave you astounded. Using a child as a weapon is a shame. A woman who lacks self-respect, I can't acclaim. Real men fighting for what they believe in, never in vain. Standing 10 toes down, bringing awareness to the pain. Respect is earned by how you carry yourself, not by tearing others down for personal wealth. Real men don't back down. They fight with honor and stealth against injustice and falsehoods that threaten our health. Let's uplift each other instead of tearing apart. Supporting one another from the start. Real men stand tall with courage in their heart, fighting for justice and truth, playing their part. Here's to the men who share their truth, never afraid to stand tall in their boots. Respecting our women, fighting for what's right, supporting our kids day and night. Real women out here blazing trails, men by their side, never looking pale. Rights for all, let's keep the balance true. Men have a voice, let's listen too. In this crazy world where battles are fought, let's remember the men who give it all they've got. Respect to those who speak their stories loud. Together we stand strong and proud. Together we stand, united we'll rise, setting an example for young eyes in every step we take, in every plan. Guiding the next generation's hand, leading by actions, not just words, teaching them to fly like birds, showing love and respect in all we do, for they're always watching, taking cues. Hand in hand, let's pave the way for a better tomorrow starting today. Our children learn from what they see. Let's show them how great they can be. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. This y'all shorty Rachel. Damn, this John's so close to my face. All right, y'all. I want to welcome y'all to the Writers for Life. Bring sure let's talk about it podcast. We ain't gonna be, how can I say it? Reacting to, the crime videos or nothing like that. We're gonna be reacting to some TikTok videos. I am gonna get back to the crime videos. I'm getting my little equipment together and stuff, y'all. But we're gonna get back to that, to the sex crimes, to the crimes. I got a couple videos lined up, and I think I am ready to come on live a little more. These videos is shot out, y'all. I would like to get y'all reactions on that. But today we're gonna be reacting to some TikTok videos. Like, it's real early in the morning, so I ain't wanna, put something up real sad. Like, maybe when, during the evening, blessings, cutting edge, blessings, how you doing? Maybe in the evening, like, evening around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'll start doing like the little crime videos and stuff like that. Or probably like around 8 or 9. I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna have a set time for them. But let's get this John started, y'all. Let's react to some TikTok videos today, y'all. Some of these videos might make you laugh. Some of these videos might make you think. Some of these videos might just make you question reality. Some of these videos make you think that it's just bullshit. But it's up to y'all. Let a shorty know what y'all think. Y'all more than welcome to hop on a panel, talk to a shorty. These are always all open panels. Y'all are more than welcome, especially when I do the reaction videos, on the crime videos and stuff like that. I would love to hear people's perspectives, y'all. Blessings, Miss Genesis. Blessings, how you doing this morning? All right, y'all, let's get these Johns started. All right, so we got a lot of TikTok videos. Y'all more than welcome to let a shorty know what y'all think. Let's have some fun with this. Let's give some real opinions. Let a shorty know what y'all think. My bad if I, stuttered a little bit right there. It was 3:50 out here in North 50. North. You hear what I just said? I'm really stuttering. 3:50 a.m. here in North Philly. Like, what is up with a shorty this morning? Let's get this John started, y'all, before I keep messing up.
Was the inflation? He's blaming inflation, and he's right. It's been very bad.
Damn, I thought I was. Damn, I gotta rewind this back. I thought I was Biden talking. I need to make sure that y'all can hear me. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do this mic check. No, it's Trump talking. Trump talking about the inflation. Yo, I gotta do the live. I gotta react to the debate. I swear to God, I don't know what y'all thought about this debate, but to me, I don't know if it was a debate, if it was a Royal Rumble, or if it was a roast. Like, it was kind of entertaining. Like, I felt kind of bad for Biden, but then he don't feel bad for us. But then again, Trump was sitting here roasting the crap out of Biden. Maybe I'm tripping and I saw this, this debate all wrong. But it felt more like a roast to me than a debate. Yo, I swear to God. But let's listen.
Was the inflation? He's blaming inflation, and he's right. It's been very bad. He caused the inflation, and it's killing
Right.
black families and Hispanic families and just about everybody. It's killing people. They can't
Mm.
buy groceries anymore. They can't. You look at the cost of food where it's doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. They can't live. They're not living anymore. He caused this inflation. I gave him a country with essentially no inflation. It was perfect. It was so good. All he had to do is leave it alone. He destroyed it with his.
Do y'all think that Trump gave Biden a perfect country? I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, Trump is a businessman. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I've said it before. Like, how can I say, the healthcare, our elders here in Philadelphia had more benefits. Like, yo, we had a lot more when Trump was in office. Like, it's crazy because a lot of people would say it was Biden. Like, I hear so many people debate that, but was it either one? Mm.
Green New Scam and all this money that's
Trump
being
gives
thrown
zero
out the
fucks.
window.
Yo, that's a fact, Miss Genesis. Hey, she just used the F word. Like, this a report card. Trump gives 0 Fs. He does. He gives an F. You know why? Because he loves saying, "You're fired." Yo, when he come to office, I hope he come to Philly and fire everybody, like he says, right? That is slacking. Like, he asked Biden, "Have you fired anybody since you've gotten into office?" I'm saying, like, damn, Trump, I forgot. You well known for firing people. Come down here to the Social Security office on Broad Street where these damn workers be slacking. Like, y'all got 22 booths in this damn Social Security office. And guess what? 5 workers. Yo, people be in there joint all day. You go in there at 8 o'clock in the morning thinking you're going to get out of there maybe in an hour or two. No, man, you get out the damn office like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, where the workers at? Well, they're at home because we're still, they still got, these conditions going on. Man, I'm just gonna say it. The pandemic, like, they're saying that, the symptoms are still floating around. We're giving each other zombie effects. Like, listen to me, it's just an excuse. That's because they're getting ready for another pandemic.
He caused inflation. As sure as you're sitting there, the fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black.
I'm done. Yo, I did a live 2 years ago, right? And a lot of people got mad at me for saying it. But there were people that did support Trump, right? Me personally, a shorty, I don't have a president until we have a president that's for us, the people. And the president only does certain things, like I keep telling people, like, when it comes to our communities, when it comes to our city, when it comes to our towns, whatever you want to call it, right? We have to go towards the mayor, the governor. Let's put it like this: we have to hit them legislators. The president, he deals with the whole country, the whole nation, the wars and all that stuff, right? But when it comes to our communities, our people, our resources, the things that we need, the people we need to go to are the legislators. And I think a lot of people really did forget about them. I forgot about them for a while until, I had to sit here and I want to change. I want difference, I want a difference. Like, I'm tired of my kids going through this. I'm tired of all these kids going through this. It's too much shit going on. And then when you speak up, people get mad. Like, either you want it or you don't. I'm going to speak up. That's the crazy shit in our heads. But Miss Genesis ain't wrong. Trump gives 0 fucks. She says 0 Fs, like this is a report card. She just gave him an F. But she ain't wrong. But you know what's crazy? The man ain't lied yet. He ain't lied yet.
Black jobs, and they're taking Hispanic jobs, and you have.
But wait, I paused this, right? But you know that he is getting, he went viral on TikTok for a minute, right? I think, I don't know how many videos I've seen within the past couple days of people asking where they can get a black job. Like I was about to say, right? Before, I don't know why the heck I just threw the conversation somewhere else. I do that a lot. But like I was about to say, Trump, I feel as though maybe it's my opinion. This is my opinion, right? I feel like he got racist tendencies, right? And what I mean by racist tendencies is that I feel as though like he was raised around a lot of racist people. I don't think he means to be racist, but it's just there because you could say his father was racist, his grandfather. We know that much. But Trump only sees green. He don't see black, white, or gray. Trump sees green. I want y'all to know that. He don't see blue. He don't see black. He don't see gray. He don't see white. He sees green. Green and maybe gold. Bronze. Let's add some bronze and some silver. Those are the colors he sees. I ain't lying to y'all, yo.
I haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst. And he caused the inflation. He's splendid.
So basically, he's saying that Biden is the reason why inflation was caused. Somebody in the comments over here said Trump talking about Project 2025, and y'all still gonna vote for Buddy. It's crazy work. And the jab had everyone in good predicaments, not Trump. Only thing was inflated was my pockets when Trump was in office. Dead. But I'm about to search something up real quick, right? Give me 1 second because I'm about to search up what is Project 2025. Will y'all give me a second? Give me a second. Hold on with a shorty real quick, right? Because they just got me real curious. Real curious. What is Project 2025? Let me see. What is Project? And I don't want to go to another video and confuse anybody. So let's do like this. What is Project 2025? So we're going to do this little research together real quick. Because I'm curious myself. What is Project 2025? Now we're on Google, right? Let me see over here. Project 2025, also known as the Presidential Transition Project. Let me see. Project is a collection of constitutive policy proposals from the Heritage Foundation to reshape the United States federal government and consolidate executive. Oh my God, I can't say the word right now. Executive power. Snap! What is going on? Should a Republican Party candidate win in the 2024 presidential election? What the heck is Project 20? Can somebody explain it? Hold up. I don't want to read. Go back. Y'all got some videos here. Project 2025. Oh, and it's from 3 days ago too? Aren't we in luck? Can y'all tell us what Project 2025 is? And y'all gonna give me some ads. I know I need to go. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna do it after this live. I'm gonna pay for this premium because this John is it's just pissing me off. Like I gotta pay for this premium. Here we go.
After the debate wrapped up, we got another.
Can y'all see that? Yep, y'all can see that. All right. All right. I was just making sure. Can y'all hear everything? I want to make sure that y'all can hear that. Can anybody if y'all still in the check and somebody hit a 1, I'm about to check on the stream y'all real quick. I'm about to check my phone real quick. Hold on.
Reminder that elections have serious consequences. Just hours after the debate wrapped up, we got another reminder that elections have serious consequences. Today, the Supreme Court's conservative majority overturned a 40-year-old decision that helped federal agencies make rules that protect clean air and water, that keep food safe, and that keep lead out of our toys. The court also undermined a key tool that prosecutors have been using in the January 6th cases, meaning that charges for some rioters could actually go away. Monday is the court's last day, and the justices still have to decide whether Donald Trump is immune from prosecution for his attempt to overturn the last election. But look at what this court has already done to impact Americans in their everyday lives. And just remember who is responsible for the conservative supermajority. Donald J. Trump, who could have more chances to appoint far-right justices if he wins in November. Our nightcap is still with us. Charles, you know I'm turning to you first. This decision on federal agencies, it's known as the Chevron decision. What does it mean for the average American? Why should we care?
Well, Stephanie, this is a very important decision that had stood for basically 40 plus years that allowed for the courts to take the interpretation from federal agencies where the law was ambiguous. So, for example, when you're talking about things like fishing and hunting and other regulations that may have seemed ambiguous under the law, they allowed the people who deal with these most, the federal agencies that were responsible for understanding these areas most, to interpret what the law should mean. In this case, when they have now overruled.
Facts, Miss Genesis. I don't think he's going to do any jail time. I really don't think so. I've been said it. Like, I think a lot of this, but I do pray because he has, exposed a lot of stuff. He may not do jail time, but, may God forbid it, he stays here. Like, he ain't my family, and, what he does with his life, I can care 3 F's about, 3 F's about him, but at the end of the day, he still has a family. He still has kids. He still has a son that's still growing up. Like, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, he's not really, really that bad of a person. He's an asshole. Yes. I mean, but I don't wish, anybody to be oofed off this earth. Like my daughter says, oofed. So it's kind of like, I feel as though that is coming. He may not get the jail, but for him exposing all that stuff that he's been exposing, yeah. I think for that, it wouldn't be the first president. But God forbid it, yo.
Chevron, what they've done is they've taken that power away from these federal agencies that deal with these issues every day, and they have siphoned this power and given it to the judiciary. This is a very, very big deal because not only was Chevron longstanding, what we're seeing here, Stephanie, is a complete overhaul of how the judiciary is supposed to operate with respect to its power and what's enumerated to it. This Supreme Court has been on an unprecedented level of a power grab, and they continue to remind Americans that given the current structure, there's nothing that you can do about it. So when you talk about elections and their consequences, this is a prime example.
Yo, why these judges look so cheesy? Cheese! They remind me of the teachers and the principals when I was in first grade in kindergarten. They will all just smile at each other and look at each other just to get the kids to smile. Some of the kids ain't even want to smile. Like, y'all just scary looking when y'all smile. But these judges look like they're about to, I don't know, like they getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner.
Because for as long as these decisions are made or can be made by the supermajority, they're going to continue to do so in such a way that not only gives power to the.
Yo, they all cheesing but him right here. All of them cheesing. He's so serious. He knows something's going on. But damn, this is what Project 2025 wish list of Supreme Court decisions show the consequences of elections. That's crazy. Is y'all paying attention? Is y'all listening? This is kind of, it's all about power. Yo.
Supreme Court, but to the entire judiciary as well. And that's what we saw here.
Tim, conservatives often rail against activist judges. But if judges suddenly have all this power over regulations, won't there be a whole lot of activist judges in our future?
Yes. I think that they retired that talking point, Steph, back with like caring about the debt and, tort reform. Remember when Republicans we used to care about tort reform, and now like every law.
What is an activist judge? Hold up. Now I gotta Google something else. Why they keep putting these words on here? What is an activist judge? Primary tabs. Judicial activism refers to the practice of judges making rulings based on their policy views rather than their honest interpretation of the current law. Oh, they give their honest interpretation now? I thought they was going by the law. The practice of judges making rulings based on their policy views. rather than their honest interpretation of the current law. Okay, wait. Judicial activism. Okay, I'm about to say, what the heck? What do judges believe? The courts can and should go beyond the applicable law to consider broader societal implications of its decisions. It is sometimes used as an antonym of judicial. What the heck do they do? Okay, this is a whole nother rabbit hole that I'm gonna have to go down. So let's listen to this. Damn, that's crazy. So I thought they already did that. They went by the laws. So basically, judges have been putting people away based on their opinion, not the books. I mean, I don't know. If y'all go look up on Google yourselves real quick, right, as the video is playing, I don't know if y'all not on your phones, on your computers, but if y'all go look up on Google, it'll explain to you what an activist judge and right now is. And then right now it's kind of like confusing the crap out of me. Because it's like it's telling me that the practice of judges making rulings based on their policy views, right, rather than their honest interpretation of the current law. But I thought they were supposed to make their ruling based on their policy views, basically on the law. But it says on their honest interpretation of the current law, which means that they've been putting people away based on how they feel or based on how they think. I mean, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Blessings, Riaz. Blessings, how you doing? I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if somebody does go out and do the research, y'all can let a shorty know.
I was like, okay, if a woman wants to get an abortion, someone can sue her, to stop her from getting an abortion. That's what the Texas bounty law is. So, they've retired all of their principles on this front. It will lead to more activist judges. And I think there's going to be a lot of unintended consequences from this maybe hopefully in the same way that Dobbs has, like, accrues to Democrats' benefits once they see just the downside of this. One more thing, just going back to the stakes of this and the discussion of the court, why I'm so animated about beating Donald Trump this time. Progressive listeners should think about this. If Donald Trump gets back in, he could get 2 more Supreme Court appointees. So a bare majority of Supreme Court justices for like 4 decades would be Donald Trump appointees. That should alarm folks. And I think that also speaks to the stakes and making sure that the Democrats are putting the most aggressive campaign forward they can.
Molly, does this court have sort of any respect for precedent after this decision? And if not, what should people be genuinely worried about next? Contraception, gay marriage, restriction on medical abortion?
Well, what was interesting was earlier in the term, they kicked the can on a bunch of issues that they could have made more radical rulings. The methylpristone, they kicked it out on standing. Certain cases that they could have said crazy stuff about, they were like, we'll just wait until after the election. Not quite that, but there certainly was a feeling that things, moved around. There will be more of this, right? This is Heritage Foundation Project 2025 wish list stuff, right? Strip the administrative state, make it so the EPA can't do EPA stuff, make it so the Department of Education can't do education stuff, make it so that, this is the sort of dream of the Harlan Crow types.
Yo, it's crazy how they don't fear telling us the truth to our faces. And we don't even catch on. Like, has anybody seen this video? I didn't even know that Project 2025 really did exist. Like, it really does. I know there's a lot of projects out there, but I really got curious now after I'm like, everybody kept saying on the comments on TikTok, like, yo, he's talking about Project 2025. What the heck is Project 2025? But now that I'm reading, I'm like, yo, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Like, what's going on? So I would love to hear more opinions, from y'all perspectives. Let us shorty know what y'all think. Y'all think that's a good idea? I mean, to me, if I'm hearing what he's saying, like a lot of people's about to be real mad because it's going to go against the abortions. It's your body, your choice. It's going to go against a lot of things that a lot of people don't like. So, me personally, I don't believe in abortions. I went and abort because, like, if I opened up my legs and I went and did the do and I got pregnant, well, I'm gonna have to handle the responsibility, no matter how hard it is. Like, but it's crazy because I see why they have the abortion part, and I see why they put up kids for adoptions. Like, I'm not with it, but I see why the option is there. I mean, it's crazy as hell. Like, people got their own opinions when it comes to abortion.
And there's a reason Thomas and Alito are smiling. It's because they are remaking this country in this Heritage Foundation image.
Tired of typing tons of notes during class?
No, what I'm gonna do is pay for this damn premium ASAP.
Sarah, there are so many high-profile cases this term. Do you think everyday Americans are paying attention to how the Supreme Court is changing things?
No. I don't know what she's about to say, but before she gives an answer, lady, don't lie. People are not really paying attention. They not. People don't start paying attention until the devil comes knocking at their door.
I don't think so. And I think it's because it feels very complicated. Even this fisheries discussion, I was trying to understand it and I couldn't really get my head around it. But it's about, I think what Tim was saying is about how 2016 really changed things in a way that it wasn't just Trump being elected. It was the fact that he got to remake this court. And it just feels like, I think it was Roseanne where, you find out the father had been dead for years. It feels like the country died sort of in 2016. And I heard Biden say last night, he's gonna make sure that Roe v. Wade gets back in. And it's like, you're president now. You can't do that now. You don't have the power to do that now. And I think that's why people are so frustrated. And I remember when Roe v. Wade was overturned, and I cried, and a lot of people cried, and it was just, I feel like I've been fighting that happening for 20 years.
Did y'all cry when that person, whatever happened to that person that she's talking about? I don't know who she's talking about. So hold on one second. Let me get that name again, because I'm like, I cried. Everybody cried. I ain't cried. I don't know who you're talking about right now. So hold on.
I cried, and a lot of people cried, and it was just why people are so frustrated. And I remember when Roe v. Wade was overturned, and I cried, and a lot of people cried, and it was just, I feel like I've been fighting that happening for 20 years, and then it finally happened, and people just kind of lost a lot of hope when that happened.
Charles, let's talk about this ruling on January 6th defendants. What does it mean?
So what they did.
Facts, Miss Genesis, facts. But what's crazy is we have to, also learn about these Supreme Courts, what they're trying to do, the bills they're trying to pass, because it involves us. It matters a lot. Like, I know that our bills are important and stuff like that, but y'all do know that a lot of these judges have a part to do with these bills that get passed. So, I mean, it's hard, like, to explain this. Like, it's really, really hard. Like, the stuff I'm learning about the judges and the mayors, the governors, the roles they got in all this stuff is crazy. That's why I was like, yo, we got to learn. We got to keep going. Like, whether we don't want to hear it and we don't got time for it, we got to at least take a minute of our time, like, find it. Because, listen, man, let me tell y'all something, right? Here's something I've learned. Like, to me, time never really existed, right? And here's why. They say we got 24 hours in a day, right? But when we get the daylight savings and all that, right? They take away that 23, right? They take away the 23 and then they add that extra hour. Let's make it make sense. I mean, y'all got to really look at it. Do the math. I want y'all to really do the math. Do the hours, the days in the week, and the days in the month. And then y'all will see what y'all come up with.
did in this case, Stephanie, was try and take a really weird and Byzantine route to essentially.
It matters, however, please don't even go to their local community meeting. It's Genesis funny. I haven't been to a Supreme Court meeting or nothing like that. But, you know, these meetings do matter. But people, like, you know, they say they don't have time for nothing. And what I'm saying is, like, some people need to make time for certain things, like learn something about the things that are going on around us. Like I do. I take the time and I listen and I pay attention. So when things like this happen, I don't be shocked, surprised, scared, running around crazy, yo. Like I try to find out everything. But Miss Genesis is right. It does matter. It does. It does matter.
Narrow the definition of what it is to have an official proceeding. At the core of this case was the question of whether what was taking place, the certification of votes, counted as an official proceeding for the purposes of obstruction. And obstruction is one of the things that many January 6ers have been charged with, including the president. And the key with that charge is basically an official proceeding. So what the Supreme Court decided was, well, as the law is written, the official proceeding that was taking place with respect to the certification of votes on January 6th isn't what was meant by the actual law. Now, this does get kicked back down and allows the Department of Justice to take a different route to charge people with obstruction under this new interpretation of the law. But it also delays a number of those prosecutions and jumbles up those people who have already been convicted of obstruction because of the previous interpretation. Obviously, we know that Donald Trump has also been charged with obstruction at some point. And what we know because of this is that it's going to require a recalibration for prosecutors to think about how do they go about proving it, given this narrow interpretation of the law that the Supreme Court has set forth.
Hey there, MSNBC fans. I'm Luke Russert, and be sure to
y'all played me. I was waiting for him to say something else. Y'all had a couple more minutes. How you just gonna play me like that? Like what the? You know what? Bye. But that is what Project 2025 is, right? They played the crap out of me, yo. Let me share my screen real quick on this right here. All right, primary. This right here. This tells me what is an activist judge, right? And it says the practice of judges making rulings based on their policy views rather than their honest interpretation of the current law. So if y'all go to Google, and I'm showing it to y'all real quick so that y'all can see that Google has the, definition of what it is. This is crazy. This is one rabbit hole I'm definitely about to go into soon. Not just yet, though. But I got to go down it so I could understand certain things, though. But I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. We're about to go back to these videos. My back is killing me. Mary Jane.
Yes, this is true. Before I get into it, make sure you like, follow, and
all right, it says breaking news starting July 1st, which was yesterday. Landlords cannot ask the tenant for 3 times the rent anymore. Well, they do that here in Philly. So I don't know if they do that anywhere else. Well, I know Ohio did it. When I went to Ohio too, Ohio did it. So I know Ohio, Philadelphia does it. If y'all in a different city than the 2 cities that I just mentioned, let a shorty know. Do they charge y'all 3 times the, 3 times the rent, the deposit, the first time's deposit, last time deposit, and I forget security deposit, whatever it is. And they use that for, if you miss a month or if they ever have to fix anything for when you move out. Some landlords play their tenants with it, others don't, But they do got here. But apparently, they say they cannot charge you the 3 times no more. So if y'all out there looking for apartments, make sure y'all figure out about this law. Let me see. Sadly, only for Georgia, from what I read. Okay, so see, it says only in certain states. So Texas ain't gonna never pass anything remotely like this. I'm not from Texas, so if anybody's from Texas, let us shorty know if that's true. But this is what he's saying.
Definitely repost this because everybody need to know about this. Let everybody know. Your brother, cousin, nephew, niece,
Damn.
uncle, father, brother. Give a round of applause for a second because this is a big deal. We all know how frustrating it is when you trying to get a place and they talking about you got to make 3 times the rent. Like, what? This shit was stressful. Y'all know how stressful it was.
I
But
know.
stress no longer because July 1st is getting changed. This is a step in the right direction, but still, rent be high as fuck, though. That's the only thing. The minimum wage go up, but then the housing and all that shit go up, too. So that shit just overshadows it. It's, like, pointless. Don't babble too much. I'm just happy that they changing this. And y'all should be happy too, especially for y'all renters. No more stress, bruh. You do not have to make 3 times the amount.
Yo, he ain't lying, yo, because I don't know how high the rent over there is, but over here for a 3-bedroom apartment, it's like 2,500. For a 2-bedroom apartment, it's almost 1,500. Like, shit be crazy. Apartment, you hear me? A 2-bedroom house. Like, them drawings be high. The apartments ain't cheap either. Some landlords in these apartments be thinking that, I don't know, like they out here renting mansions as apartments because I don't know why or what goes through a landlord's head. Like, damn, an apartment, almost a stack. I won't. I'm good. I'll rent a house. I'll rent a house. I'll look for a good landlord out there. It's got a nice little 3-bedroom house, good price. Snap shit, because then you got to think about it: the gas, the light, the water. Now, if you want cable and internet, or if you choose to get them separately, I only have internet. My cable is the apps: Netflix, Tubi. Hey, snap. But that 3 times the rent, John, in the rent included when you had to move, that John was expensive. So imagine if you had to rent a 2 or 3-bedroom house, right? And you have to cough up the first 1,800, right? Now times that by 3. Hey, y'all really have to be fully loaded to move, and you wonder why people don't want to leave the hood. Even in the hood is getting expensive. I'm in the damn hood and people's already charging 1,200. 1,200 for messed up houses. Like, we talking about slumlords. Like, these ain't good landlords, slumlords.
So let's just be happy for that right now.
Yo,
what do y'all
this
think
shit be
about this?
crazy.
Let me know down in the comments. Is this going to make a change for you or anybody you know? Let me know. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit that like button and definitely follow.
It's definitely gonna make a change for a lot of people. They ain't gotta sit here and cough up 1,800 times 3 or 2,000 times 3. Like, man, hell yeah, that's gonna benefit a lot of people.
This is scary. I can't even believe it's true.
Oh, story time.
Alexa, who is the most powerful doctor in the world?
From yen.com.gh. Bill Gates is listed as the world's most powerful doctor on Google.
For y'all 411, Bill Gates is not a doctor. Once again, he is not a doctor. People need to stop thinking that this man is really a doctor.
Alexa, did Bill Gates graduate from college and get a degree?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, no.
Blessings, Miss April Showers. Blessings, how you doing this morning? Yo, see, he does not have a college degree to be a doctor.
Gates dropped out of college to start Microsoft and does not have a conventional degree. He does have several honorary degrees, though, including in medicine and law.
Honorary degree. Alexa, in order to become a doctor, do you need a degree?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Yes, to become a doctor, a college degree is necessary.
Alexa, if Bill Gates does not have a degree, how is he a doctor?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor. No, Bill Gates never graduated from Harvard. He was awarded an honorary doctorate by Harvard, but he never finished his bachelor's degree.
Honorary. Wake up, America. This is
What in the world is an honorary degree? What is an honorary degree? What the hell? How do you earn one? Honorary doctorates are purely titulars degrees in that they confer no rights on the receptions and carry with them no formal academic qualification as such. It is always accepted that such degrees be listed in one's curriculum stay as an award and not in it. So, oh shit, his degree is not even real. It's just something to honor him with. Like, all right, he did good in this subject. It's not even a real degree. It's just a title. Yo, people tripping. I'm not. Look, listen. I'm about to show y'all. I don't want people to say, "Oh, look, listen, man." But everything I gotta show y'all some proof, man. It's not a real degree. Honorary doctorates, I can't even say the damn word right, are purely titular degrees in that they confer no rights on the reception and carry with them no formal academic qualification. As such, it is always expected that such degrees be listed in one's curriculum as an award and not in the education section. So this is just an award, like a trophy, basically. Man, if they don't stop calling this man a doctor, they tripping. They really tripping. I see why they want to get rid of TikTok. It's a degree in norm only. People who donate large amounts of money usually get an honorary degree. Well, I'm broke. I'm like Tasha K. I ain't got it. So damn. I know some people around here on YouTube that got some degrees, they say. So that means they paid for that? That means this old lady must have had an old sugar daddy to pay for that, because damn, if they expensive like that, man, I ain't got it anyways. PhD is also a doctor. Yo, this is crazy. But Miss Genesis says PhD is, well, I know a PhD is a real degree. But see, this right here, he ain't earn it if he had to pay for it. He ain't worked for it. Now, if he would have gotten this over here, that means he worked for it. But no, he got this over here. He ain't worked for that, John. Damn. That's crazy. Bill Gates. It's all right. Bill Gates, they coming for you. Hold on. I gotta do it. Snaps, man. I gotta bring him in. They made me do it. I have to play it. Hold on. I'm gonna take a little quick break real quick.
Add this to your playlist.
That they can do anything they want to us. We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary.
Lady, I'm your knight in
Oh, snap. I didn't even know that, Miss Genesis. Damn, I really got to do some more research. I'm really going to start looking this up, man. I love learning, man. I didn't know that. I'm glad Miss Genesis said that. I got to look that up. But still, Bill Gates, we coming for you.
and I love you. You have made me what I am. You have made me what I am.
What's her name? Her name Freedom. 400 years, I'm still waiting to meet her. 40 acres in a mule. The government so full of shit. And black folk, they so content. Still voting for the president. Gave you the Bible, say read it. You should've knew then. Ain't no white man gon' jump on no cross and come say your black ass. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't trying to come between your religions. But God gave you common sense for a reason. I pay attention. Planned Parenthood wanna stop us from reproducing. But they don't wanna stop the police from upping and shooting. The food that we eat, the government know it's cancerous. Doctors get paid to put your ass on dialysis. Mama sick right now, I know you heard. But don't give her them pills, my nigga, give her them herbs. Chinese buying up land in Africa and Jamaica. Acting like you sleep, my nigga, y'all better wake up. And Bill Gates, don't worry, cause we gon' get you too. Catch you at an interview, hit your ass with that whoop-de-woo. I'm Haitian, so won't need no vaccination. I just call on the gods and we can settle the argument.
And made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love. And oh, girl, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song?
Let go. All my women, take a stand. Raise your right hand, never say that you don't need a man. Hell, we need each other. We need to just stick together. Only thing they gon' do is just turn against one another. Conspiracy and RICO, some shit that they don't wanna speak on. Niggas going to prison for fucking with them PPP loans. My dog at the crib, he happy, he got his stimulus. Saying to myself, this all y'all think a nigga worth? Get that shot in your arm, y'all must be crazy. When the same motherfuckers round here kidnapping babies, emasculating men, it quickly became a trend. Now they wearing tight pants. My nigga shit, I'm just saying. Robot artificial, go study what's humanism. Black folks showing up dead with their organs missing. You might not like it, but Trump and Joe Biden work for the same people, so please don't get excited. And Bill Gates, don't worry, cause we gon' get you too. Catch you at an interview, hit your ass with that whoop-de-woo. I'm Haitian, so won't need no vaccination. I just call on the gods and we can settle the argument.
And made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love. And oh, girl, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? My love. There's so many ways.
It's your boy Papa Dub. Just know we coming for you.
Let me hold you in my arms.
For all the children that y'all took from us. All the slaves, all the lost souls. We coming.
We coming. Damn, man. I see. He just likes experimenting. Man, what's his name? Bill Gates takes everything as a damn joke, as an experiment. That shit is crazy.
Excuse you? What is going on?
It's so hot in this house. Look.
I got you, Riaz.
80 degrees in here. I got the thermostat set to 73. The air condition can't keep up.
Okay, but I'm not talking about that. Why do you have on my clothes?
Yo. First of all, why she got that filter on his face? But boy gotta be on some mushrooms. Like, is that his mom? Like, yo, this bull got a whole nightgown on. Hold up. But he is high as a kite.
It's 80 degrees in here. I got the thermostat set to 73. The air condition can't keep up.
Okay, but I'm not talking about that. Why do you have on my clothes? I was looking for that.
I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your moo-moo.
He said, I borrowed your
It was
moo-moo.
hot in here. I had to get naked.
Wait, is that a nightgown? Who calls it a moo-moo? Hold up. He can say, you buy me a blue one. This ain't nobody's business but ours. But shorty recording him. Girl, buy him a blue moo-moo. Listen the way he fanning the moo-moo like I do and not being restricted. He free balling and he wants her to buy him a blue one. I'm dead over here too. Like, he just called this shit a moo-moo. Is that really called a moo-moo though? Like, I thought that was just like a nightgown or something like that. Like, you know, them things the grandmoms be wearing. It's so soft on my skin. I can't breathe. Please buy bro a blue one. Yo, I'm dead. He's so comfortable in that joint.
I am free balling.
Yo, what
Them
the
clothes had me
fuck?
feeling restricted.
Yo!
Yeah, but that's not a good look on you.
Listen, can you buy me a blue one just for me?
Hey, yo!
This ain't nobody's business but ours.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
I see why you like it. It's so soft on my skin.
Excuse you? What is going on?
It's so hot in this house. Look,
Yo!
it's 80 degrees in here.
Why she put that filter on him though?
73. The air condition can't keep up.
Okay, but I'm not talking about that. Why do you have on my clothes? I was looking for that.
I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your moo-moo.
You look at his fucking face.
It was hot in here. I had to get naked. I am free balling.
Yo!
I know the feeling.
Them clothes had me feeling restricted.
Yeah, but that's not a good look on you.
Listen,
the filter is not a good look on him. But he's snap, man. Yo, the filter not a good look on him. She more worried about her. Listen, man, her moo-moo. The filter she got on with this dress, this bull is fucking tripping right now. He gotta be high, but damn, that it's gotta be that hot for him to be. When was this taken? What? 6 days ago.
This ain't nobody's business but ours.
It's just this ain't nobody's business but ours. But she recording bull already. Like, he's gotta be fried.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Soft on my skin.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. But the whole world know. On this channel, I don't know. This guy re-uploaded this John with him on it because he did a stitch. 12.3K views. And that's not including all the people that uploaded this video and did a stitch on it on TikTok.
People, I'm warning you. Stop going to Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, social media, period. Meeting people online, going to their house, eating and drinking their food. If you keep doing that, you might wake up to somebody cutting your organs out.
What the fuck?
It's $1 billion business if you didn't know. This woman met this guy off a dating site. She was head over heels for the guy.
Oh, he talking about the shorty that met the bull on Facebook, I think, man. And you know, they went on that date and stuff, and I think she got found in the woods. Like I know I want to do a live on. I got so many lives, yo. Like so many lives. Like I'm just waiting on this new headphone and this microphone and this curtains.
This guy promised her the moon and the stars. This guy was very wealthy. He had a big house, a nice car, and plenty money. They talked for 3 months before they ever went on a date. After 3 months, they went on 2 dates before he was able to convince her to come to his house. He told her he was a professional chef and he was going to prepare her the best dinner she ever had. She was
Catfish.
excited because she really liked the guy. The guy was rich, had a big house, nice car. The guy was even attractive. Now, even though they talked for 3 months and went on 2 dates before she went to the man's house, when she went to the man's house, you can tell she was still very nervous because she took several pictures of the man's house when she was pulling up for her safety. When she went to the man's house, he cooked her a beautiful dinner, just as he promised. This woman was very excited. She even snuck and took several pictures of the inside of his house. This man's house looked like a celebrity crib. She enjoyed her night so much she couldn't wait to get home to share the pictures and her experience with her family and friends. But when she was getting ready to leave, she noticed she was getting very drowsy and tired. And then the unthinkable happened. She blacked out. When she got to the man's house, she took a picture of his house, posted on Facebook. When she got in his house and seen the inside of his house, she posted on Facebook. When she was about to eat, she took a picture of the food and posted on Facebook. When she was on the man's couch and she was tired, she was posting on Facebook. The inside of the man's house was the last thing she posted on Facebook. No one never heard from her again until the police found a body about 3 miles from his house. The body was missing the head and the legs, and they don't know if the body was burned or what happened to the body, but they couldn't identify her. Men and women meet people on social media on a daily basis, and you think these people want you. Not everybody wants you for the same reason. Some people just want your organs. It's $1 billion business. 600,000 people go missing every year in America without.
And he's not lying, yo. Shout out to the people that bring awareness to these type of situations. It's not the first case I've seen like this. Like, it's crazy. It's not the first story I've heard like this. Even here in the hood, you've seen people, yo, I'm going out, and you got parents worried, like, yo, my child is missing, my niece is missing, my daughter is missing. Like, it's so much. Like, we got to be careful with these social media platforms. A lot of people are using them for malicious reasons, and what's crazy is nobody's paying attention. Trafficking is real. Human trafficking is real. Like, it's not a joke. Like, if y'all paid attention to the Ali Carter situation, like, she spoke on a lot of things, and I haven't really noticed a lot of people, bring her back up in the situation she spoke on, because she exposed a lot of people that was involved on the underground stuff. So, like, shout out to this man for speaking on it. But I heard about this. It's one of the lives that I do got set up. But what's crazy is I have another live set up, right? With, I think, is another woman that went on a date on social media. And I'm not sure what platform. It might be Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. But she was also found, all this combobulated somewhere else. So it's kind of like, ladies, fellas, like, be careful, because not just men catfish on these apps, women catfish on these apps too. So y'all have to be, yo, man, that online dating, I've never trusted it, will never trust it. Like, I warn a lot of people about it. My brother lost his life getting catfished, and he had mental issues. Like, these people out here don't care. These people out here do not care.
A trace, and they only find 4,000 of them people, and they can't even identify the bodies. Tell me, where's them people at? Why do 600,000 people go missing every year and they can't find them?
Yo, can't nobody answer that question. Not a news reporter, not anybody in the office, and not nobody out here. Where are they? Like it feels as though like we have to do the detective work out here. Because what's crazy is with all the technology that they got out here, y'all telling me that these police officers can't figure it out, can't put two and two together. It's crazy that half of these crimes have been solved through people on here on social media. Like that right there, like really messes my head up. Like, what the heck is they doing?
The only reason the police found this man that took this woman's life is because she took 100 pictures. She had pictures of his house, inside his house. But 99% of the time, y'all not taking pictures of no one house, posting on Facebook while you on a date. A lot.
That's true. Do y'all females, when a man takes you on to his house, like those females that do go on dates and stuff like that, the men that do take y'all to the houses, like, do y'all post the pictures of the inside of it, the house like this? Yo, this female really did post the pictures of her house. I mean, his house, like, whew, like. But I do know that a lot of females that go on dates go out on public dates. So it's rare but it happens. It happens, even though it's rare. It happens. Even out here in the hood. Like that's these stories be sad, these stories be crazy, but it's like it ain't gonna stop because we put ourselves in these predicaments.
A lot of people just come up missing, and it's a mystery. People don't have a clue what happened to them. Most people that go missing is never found. And these criminals that run these businesses, they know that. They know they can take your organs, do away with your body, and no one won't even look for you. So do yourself.
Best case I can show y'all. Listen, man, Kanika Jenkins. Yo, wake up. When is y'all gonna wake up?
A favor and think twice before you go to meeting people off of these dating sites. Someone promising you the moon and the stars, and you go to their house, and you just another missing person. And this message is to men and women. Women do the same thing. You go to their house.
I just said
slip
that.
something in your drink. Next thing you know, somebody is trying to chop your body up. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. People, I'm warning you. Stop going to Facebook.
I just said that. He basically said everything I just said. Like, shout out to the bull for bringing awareness to this.
He said Biden called black people, quote, super predators for 10 years. Biden never once deployed that phrase, let alone for 10 years, though he did at least once speak of, quote, predators without specifying it was about black people. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will.
Yo, I gotta re-upload the live I did on my other channel because I have it. I gotta look through all the lives that I gotta re-upload because I gotta like break them down and re-upload them, Jones. I spoke on this when I said that Biden called us, zoo animals and we don't deserve to be in these schools and stuff like this. I spoke on this and people, they gave me a lot of lashback for that. But look how right I was. This man doesn't care.
Black people. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them.
Pay close attention. It does not mean just because we created them that we somehow forgive them. Did he just take credit for America creating these conditions that created these so-called super predators? Or maybe it was the policies of his party. But either way, let's just go a little bit further into his speech.
They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. Your son or daughter, or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether.
Yo, he was even stuttering back then. Like, damn, Sleepy Joe, you was sleepy back. Yo, he was getting high in his mama's basement. I'm telling y'all.
Or not, they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons.
So the mindset is we created the policies that created these so-called predators, but we don't give a damn that we done that. Our answer, our response to that is we're going to drive them into cages. We're not going to create a different policy to try to remedy what we already created.
That's a fact. And I don't know if y'all noticed while the election was happening, how Biden sat here and said that Trump had kids in cages, while there were pictures out there with Biden, Hillary Clinton, Obama, and all of them in that group with, surrounding the kids that were inside the cages. But it was Trump that exposed that. Okay, Biden. We see you, Biden. Well, I've been saw you. Do y'all see him?
Is we're going to drive them into cages. We're not going to create a different policy to try to remedy what we already created. We're going to lock them up because I don't want them challenging my sons, my wife, my people in my community. So Black people and others, do you think he was talking about white people? Asian people?
Nope.
Latino people?
Nope.
Or do you think he was talking about Black people? Let's just have an honest moment here. Comment below and let me know what y'all think.
He was talking about Hispanics.
He said Biden called Black people, quote, super predators for 10 years.
He was talking about Blacks and Hispanics. He was talking about both of them. Y'all got to go and watch the whole speech. The whole speech. Y'all got to go watch it. Hey, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's true. He was speaking about both of them. Like, if y'all haven't watched them old speeches from Biden, I suggest y'all go watch them. Trust me.
So the Supreme Court says that if you're homeless, you can't sleep outside. Excuse me, but
guys, this is always an open panel. I want to, pause this real quick. I'm gonna start this video up right. Okay, right here. I want to thank everybody that pops up, shows the shorty support, shows her videos, likes her videos, comments, lets the shorty knows what they think, give her perspectives, especially when I do these community meetings and I go live. The ideas y'all give me, the advice y'all give me, and much more. It comes in it comes handy for a shorty. Like, it helps a shorty out a lot when she goes to these meetings and speak to the mayors, the senators, and stuff like that. I'm not talking about the small little community meetings. I'm talking about the meetings when, they all start coming around and talking and speaking. Like, yo, a lot of the advice that a lot of people have given me has helped a shorty a lot. So I appreciate those that do support a shorty and, rock out with a shorty.
excuse me, but if you're homeless, where the fuck do you want people to sleep? It's a valid question. People don't have a home. Chances are, if they don't have a home, they probably, they might have a vehicle, so they could sleep in their vehicle, right? That wouldn't be considered sleeping outside. What's the end game here? You just gonna, if you don't have enough money for a house, then you're just gonna put everybody in prison? Is that where the hedge funds were going when they bought up all these properties?
Yes. And I've been talking about this for the past 2 years. And people have been thinking I'm tripping, I'm crazy. No, I'm just paying attention to what they're saying, what they're speaking. when these meetings are happening. I'm listening, I'm paying attention. So when people are asking questions and the response they're going, they're giving back, I'm not just hearing them, I'm listening. So you're correct. That's where a lot of the profit is going. Oh, and let's not forget, now they want clinics. They want clinics in a lot of places, knowing that these, things have failed in the past, but the prisons, they get filled up fast and they need more.
And shit, and made the goddamn rent so high that people working a full-time job can't afford a fucking house.
True.
They can't afford to pay rent.
That's true.
So you just add insult to injury, pour a little salt in the wound. If you're homeless, you can't even fucking sleep outside.
So where do they sleep, right?
Well, good luck with that. I guess
Right?
you're going to have to round up all these people that don't have any homes and give them a home to stay in.
Nope.
3 hots and a cot, right? You're going to put
Yep.
them in the prison system and make the taxpayers pay for homeless people by putting them in prison. You people are dumb. You're dumb as a box of hammers.
I get what you're saying. And the way they're kind of smart when it comes, to profit. If you see what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing. And guess what? You know who passed that?
Black.
Oh, snap.
So the Supreme.
Y'all know who passed that? The Supreme Court. They want them in for profit prisons. I've lost all respect for this court. Our county has lost it. I can't with this court anymore. And who owns outside? So who owns outside? That's a good question. Who owns the outside? The government owns these streets allegedly. Are they going to provide a place to stay? Most places it's illegal to sleep in your car. We haven't seen anything yet. Thank you, sir, for speaking out for the homeless. I do not know how we continue to trust courts, period. Listen, man, I don't know how y'all feel and what y'all think about the situation. But like I said, we need to start paying attention to a whole lot of more things than just the parties and having fun and going out on the weekends. We need to pay attention. Like one of these days, imagine while y'all partying and having fun, and that's all y'all worrying about, and the grids go, like the whole grid goes off. No internet, no phones, no nothing. Like y'all will have to sit here and train a pigeon, not knowing how to train a pigeon to send a message across the city. Like, damn. It's sad to say, like, yo, this is crazy. Wake up.
Black people sold black people, white people just paid for it. My great-great-grandmother was sold by her father to another black man, who then sold her to who became her husband and had kids. Not a white person in sight. Well, so while people are being stuck on, especially when I hear this dumbass thing as reparations for slavery, I'm like, dude, slavery was everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
There was slavery in the Arab world, in the Persian world, in the Greek world, in Europe. White, blonde, blue-eyed Polish people were slaves to Germans. So white, blonde, blue-eyed Germans. So what are you talking about? Like slavery is something that only black. You guys play too much respect to racism.
Yeah.
If we were all white or we were all black, we're still going to discriminate.
You know
against
what we
each other.
discriminate against? Eye color.
Thank you very
It's
much.
human nature.
It's human nature.
Yeah.
We'll find something. Oh, your ear is too big. I tell people, as long as you're a competition, you're a threat. And as long as you're a threat, somebody will try to do something to remove you. It doesn't matter if you're white or black.
That's a fact.
On the opposite side, as long as you can add value, doesn't matter if you're black or if you're white, you will be appreciated or recognized. Black people sold black people, white people just.
Yo, this man is speaking gems on top of gems, facts on top of facts. He's done his research. Man, people gonna get mad about what he's saying, but this man knows his history, and I've said it before. Our own, like we still doing it right now amongst each other. We haven't stopped. We sell our own. We hate on our own. We oof our own. Like, hopefully that doesn't go over y'all heads, but it's the facts, it's the truth, and people don't want to hear it. You know what it is? People prefer to hear the sweet lie over a bitter truth.
If you were born in 1980 to 1985, this video is for you. I was born August 21st, 1985. I am a Leo, allegedly. But I always wondered why I thought the way I thought, and this is no coincidence. So for all my 80s babies, and you ever wonder why you're rebellious, you're the prodigal son, it's because you were an old soul. And again, this is not your first time here. Watch this video.
Soul coming in since 1985, really I would say 1980, is an old soul.
So y'all dinosaurs born between 1980 and 1985. I see why y'all be so grumpy. Oh, okay, I get it. Y'all are old souls. That's what my baby pop says, an old soul. Grumpy old man.
They are here to fight, but in a way that you don't even understand.
Message.
They are here to reawaken you.
Woo!
To help get guidance. And they all must be centered. You cannot leave those souls alone. They did not come here to be left alone. If you leave them alone, they will come into the maturity of the animal body and they will fight and kill. They have done it before, they will do it again. If you guide them, they will not be abused by computers. They master computers.
Facts!
In fact, it kicks in their neuron centers.
All right, so anybody born between 80 and 85, when my baby pops comes tomorrow, yo, I'm telling him, I'm not going to marry him now. Because if I leave him alone, he's going to try to kill me. Oh, I couldn't say the word oof me. Man. What these comments say? We just was made different. I think I found my people. I've been looking for you guys. It's hard out here. 1981, ready for a spiritual war. I've been ready since a child, always questioning why to grown-ups. I mean, I was born in 89. And I'm not trying to kill nothing unless it bothers me. Oh, I messed up again. Yo, I'm about to put some hot pepper in my mouth. Snap.
Faster. The sound that you hear on the air in rap, the rap is only the soul that is very angry, and it needs to be angry because it needs that strength of, again, the, what do you call it, the gland of fight and flight. Can't think of the gland right now I'm talking about. It needs that kind of a quickening and awakening. But it also needs a time for peace and quiet.
That's right.
And you will find once they go through that, they suddenly fall asleep, and they sleep very deeply. Because that is also to bring balance. But mark my word, none of these children are weak. These children are strong beyond belief, and they can take things that you could not take. That's why they chose this time of birth.
Wait. So the people born from 1980 to 1985, they chose that time of birth. Listen that. I know my baby pop's not weak. He tall as hell, and he leave me hanging with just 2 fingers. I'm only 4'11" and 150 pounds. Yeah, he's 6'2" and some change. I know he not weak. Snap, he's left me hanging with. Damn. But y'all chose anybody born between 1980 to 1985. It says y'all old souls and y'all chose to be born around that time. Now I'm about to take this bet. I didn't know that you could be you could choose the year you were born. Huh. I gotta make sure I heard him right.
That they suddenly fall asleep, and they sleep very deeply. Because that is also to bring balance. But mark my word, none of these children are weak. These children are strong beyond belief, and they can take things that you could not take. That's why they chose this time of birth. They can be very good, they can be very bad.
And you ever hear soul contracts? Listen, I grew up a really fucked up way. And when I hear soul contracts, we're told we chose this. And I used to battle with it. And you guys always hear me say I wouldn't change any regret I went through in my life, because if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't become who I was today. And now I understand why my early childhood was as fucked up as it was. And I have forgiveness for my parents. I don't blame them. Again, I chose this. And I now, once, revelation starts clicking and you start really going through what you've been through and to find out where you are, you start understanding that you needed that. And the only person I can blame is myself. Because again, subconsciously, I chose this. We are old souls, and this is not your first time here. And our purpose is to wake up the masses. I think it's just a coincidence I decided to make content the way I do. I think that's just a coincidence. And then you start hearing reaffirming things like that. Just another coincidence. There are powers that are out of our control. If you were born in 1980 to 1985.
That's crazy because I was born in 1989. And I feel the same way. Blesses, Von D Gaming. Blesses, how you doing? Man, I feel the same way he feels, but I was born in 89. I'm not an old soul though, but they say I'm an imp. So I kind of like the imp thing because it kind of does describe me a whole lot more. Like I really do feel other people's pain. Ever since I was little, I never understood why. And as I got older, people started explaining what an imp was and stuff like that. I see myself sometimes as a gypsy. Like, because for real, like if it wasn't for my kids and my fiance, my ass would be living off a bag. Like I would be traveling. That's what I plan on doing once my kids get older. I'm gonna get me a little RV and I'm gonna travel everywhere I can go. I gotta make sure they good. They want to come with me, they can come with me. They want to make their own lives, they more than welcome to make their own lives. But I know that once I got my kids set, I'm traveling. Right, but it's crazy though how I could feel somebody else's pain. And a lot of times, like I used to feel like, damn, it's my fault. I wish I could make this work. I wish I could make, this happen. I wish I could help them. I wish I could, fix the problem, fix the situation. And I didn't. But in reality, there are things in this world you can't fix. There are people in this world you can't help. So it's crazy as hell. So it's kind of like, when they describe that the definition of the word emph, I was like, damn, am I really that? Sometimes I wonder, like, am I really that? Like, I'm still learning about it. It's crazy though. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Why are you eating the grapes if you're not going to buy them? I will not buy a pack of grapes for the price that they're charging for them unless I know those grapes are sweet. And if they don't want me to try them, they can rot on the shelves. And I'm not bullshitting you, Dylan.
I'm dead.
No, that's not. I'm willing to. Stealing. You want to know what stealing is? Stealing is when I go to with a pack of grapes and it's $17. They're stealing it right out of my wallet. And then I get it home and it tastes like a sour patch, one of those sour patch candies. I don't want that. I want sweet grapes. Do you? And they
He said, you ain't gonna tell me, man. Like, that's true though. Like, you be so mad after you sat here and you bought something and you bring it home and that joint is, I mean, some stores give you a refund, but some, like, they give you hell of a trouble. I've seen people call police at corner stores for situations like this. Like, it's crazy. But not wrong though. They want to charge you an arm and a leg, and you come home and you got rotten food. Like, what's wrong? No, man, I'm gonna taste my food here. Yo, shout out to this old head.
if they can't afford for me to taste the grapes with the amount that I spend on the grapes, then I won't buy any grapes at all. They won't be grapeless. I don't go ahead, laugh, Dylan. I won't. Don't you think that's funny? When you get home and you say you bring produce home like that, a nice fruit, and you have yourself all excited that you're going to have your nice grape snack at night, and then you take your first bite, and it's sour. No, I'm not kidding you, Dylan. Good laugh. You don't know, nobody wants that. Same with the pineapples. I've had pineapples that were so sour.
It's a shame that he can't taste test the pineapple, right? Yo, that's crazy. Shout out to this old head, yo. He's like, man, I could taste the grapes. Screw that, man. I'm dead. He's like, all right, man. It's just one. Ain't nobody gonna notice when it's missing off the bag when they come and grab it. People don't even weigh their grapes. They don't even know if what they got inside the bag is the amount that they selling it for. Like, I've seen these people on TikTok actually start doing that now. And yo, I was like, damn. Like, Walmart has been playing the crap out of people when it comes to weighing their meats and stuff like that. Yo, like, they just, yo, They say you got like 2 pounds of chicken, right? But in reality, it's 1 pound of chicken, but they charging you for 2 pounds. Shout out to this old head. He know what he doing.
God almighty, it's swear to God they soaked it in vinegar.
Goodbye, David.
I want sweet if I'm going to eat it. That's my treat. Go ahead, Dylan. You get away with the machinery. Exposing this. Nobody wants to see Dave shop for produce. Who the hell gives two shits? Let them shop for their own produce. You're getting me wound up. You can go get your own produce. And don't be worried about what I like. Maybe you like sour grapes. Go ahead and enjoy your sour grapes. But Dave's testing the grapes. No, I'm not kidding you, Dylan. Look what they're trying to pass off. Who wants that for zucchini? It's like a pickle. I seen dill pickles that had better quality. I'm looking for.
Yo, he's a who want that for a zucchini. I've never seen a man say this on this. Yo, I've seen women say that, but yo, this man is out here. He tripping, but he's speaking facts. Yo, $17 for grapes is diabolical. Like, damn, man. I'm with the people on this chat. I'm with Team Dave. Team Dave, yo. Old head is ramping on the store right now, speaking some facts. He funny.
So I keep.
How you just gonna take me off the video like that?
You're not gonna buy them.
I were. No, I'm not kidding you, Dylan. Good laugh. You don't know nobody wants that. Same with the pineapples. I've had pineapples that were so sour. My God almighty, it's swear to God they soaked it in vinegar.
Goodbye, David.
I want sweet if I'm going to eat it. That's my treat. Go ahead, Dylan. You get away with the machinery. Exposing this. Nobody wants to see Dave shop for produce. Who the hell gives two shits? Let them shop for their own produce. You're getting me wound up. You can go get your own produce. And don't be worried about what I like. Maybe you like sour grapes. Go ahead and enjoy your sour grapes. But Dave's testing the grapes. No, I'm not kidding you, Dylan. Look what they're trying to pass off.
Test on, Dave. Test on.
It's like a pickle. I seen dill pickles that had better quality.
Oh, I'm dead with this old head.
I want to put it on the grill. I put this on the grill in 10 seconds. That's gone. It'll be disintegrated to nothing. The hot dog won't even be cooked yet.
Yo.
Why are you eating the grapes if you're not gonna buy?
I'm dead. I'm with this old head. We need to start speaking up more at the supermarkets when we go grocery shopping, man. You don't even want to know how he tests the cucumbers. Oh shit, who said that? Some weirdo on his. Yo, I agree 100% with him. I do that too. I put a bag of grapes back when the cashier said they were over $10. Couldn't believe it. Shit, yo, I know, right? This is America for you. Land of the free.
So I keep telling people to stay away from Vaseline. Vaseline is poisonous because if you look at the back of every bottle, it has this ingredient called petrolatum. And what is petrol? It's gasoline. So they are literally giving you the byproducts of gasoline and telling you it's good for your skin. And so there are more natural alternatives. And one of those things is from this brand, Dr. Truth. And it's called Batana oil. Man, I kid you not. This stuff is good for your skin. It's good for balding. It's...
Hold on 1 second. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Snap, man. I be telling people I can't be with somebody that's bald. I really can't. I'll be roasting his head the whole time. Like, even though Humpty Dumpty was a bomb, you know, a little bomb for the cannons and stuff like that. OMG, Eggman.
Good for rashes. You give it to 60-year-olds and it got them looking years younger. So it's a very powerful compound and every person has to take it. So it's called Batana oil. And it's the one sold by Dr. Truth. So I keep telling people.
Let me see. Somebody in the comments said Vaseline ain't never did me wrong. We can't have nothing no more. That gas on my feet and some socks keep my feet together. I'm 77, been using Vaseline all my life and still living. Well, that gas keeps my elbows smooth and silk. I bet I use it for my lips. Batana oil also helps your hair to grow and nails. Not know this because I use this in my kids' hair. I don't know. I'm about to try that Batana oil. Because Vaseline is starting to scare me. I see. Like, shit, man. We still living. I used Batana oil one time, and the reaction I had was, wow, Vaseline has never done me dirty like that. Yo, first person I see talk, yo, okay, but he probably had a real bad reaction. He was probably allergic to something. Try coconut oil. Coconut oil is the best. Yes, I use that for my daughter. If y'all don't use coconut oil, I suggest y'all do. I use a lot of coconut, like a lot of stuff on my body. It has to have coconut. I love it. The smell, the way it leaves your skin, your body, all natural. Organic castor oil. I don't know. Now I'm scared of the Batana oil. I don't know.
Ray J was on Club Shay Shay, and he spoke on a story to where he was 14 years old, and he was with a 34-year-old woman. And he said that this woman taught me not only to be, you know, more focused on myself, but to be clean. He's like, I didn't even clean myself as a young boy, right?
Damn,
And the
crib
woman put him in the
snatcher.
bathtub and showed him how to properly clean himself.
Yo, what in the world? Nobody outside your household should be teaching you how to wash yourself. I mean, that's true. Like, what in the world were his parents doing that? How old was he? Wait a minute. Where were his parents at that somebody else had to teach him how to wash up? Another grown woman at that. Like, ladies, y'all gotta be careful. Hold on. How old was he?
Ray J was on Club Shay Shay, and he spoke on a story to where he was 14 years old, and he was with a 34-year-old woman. And he said that this woman taught me.
Yo, at 14 years old, I'm expecting it. After everything I've taught my son, I'm expecting for my son to know how to wash his ass properly, to wash up under his underarms, to wash his right. Like, why is it that a 14-year-old, and then he was a celebrity around that time too, I think, does not know how to wash himself? Why is another woman sitting here using Vaseline? That's because I just saw the chat. That's why, I focus on the video. Never use Vaseline anyway. Man, you know what's crazy? Coconut oil. And Dove for me. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I like using Dove a lot. But anyways, why is a 35, my bad, back on topic. Why is a 35-year-old woman teaching this 14-year-old boy that's not her son how to wash up? I mean, what happened between the ages of 0 to 14 with his mom or his dad? I mean, maybe I'm tripping, but my son's 14 now, and I'm hoping I did a hell of a good job. When he walks by me and everybody else, he smells good. I mean, I don't know. At 14, I was washing up good. So it's like, what the fuck?
Not only to be, you know, more focused on myself, but to be clean. He's like, I didn't even clean myself as a young boy, right? And
That's
the woman
crazy.
put him in the bathtub and showed him how to properly clean himself. What are your thoughts?
His mom and his daddy should have taught him how to clean himself.
Your mom and your daddy gonna come into the bathroom and wash you at 14.
Well, his daddy, I think
Both mom and daddy ain't gonna do that.
You don't think around like adolescent age, like when you starting to be 10, when you going through puberty, your daddy need to teach you how to wash it.
Facts. I just said that. What happened between the ages of 0 and 14? I mean, like, from the ages of 1, 2, and 3, you're telling them what to do. You're teaching them. You're showing them. So what happened?
Nobody outside your household should be teaching you how to wash yourself.
Unless it's a grown woman.
Yeah, unless it's a grown woman. Actually, when he said it, I actually understood. Like, when it comes to a man becoming the man he needs to be, I can only see him possibly being taught by an older woman who has been with
That's called grooming, babe.
Yeah,
I think
that's exactly what it is.
I think it should be.
I think men should be groomed.
I think. But
Whoa. Wait a minute. There's a fucking problem with the host right now. I'm sorry. I caught that. I got my headphones on, not my speaker today. Whoa. He should be canceled. I hope y'all catch that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I think it should be.
I think men should be groomed.
I think
he said he think men should be groomed. Men, like, yo, if anybody catches a replay on this, John, man, any men, what do y'all think about what this host just said? He thinks men should be groomed.
No. I think that your father, that's why we need more dads. Even if you don't have a daddy, like you got an uncle or somebody who will stand up man to teach you, hey, put some.
It's saying that Brie Renee full interview on Real Life Street Stars YouTube channel. Oh, I'm about to look this up, and I think I might do this before all them things I got. I mean, all them other videos I got, lined up. I'm looking for this interview. Because this host is out of pocket. Is this a groomer in the making? Is he a groomer already? Like, red flags. Oh no.
Deodorant on. Make sure you got cologne on. Make sure you smelling good. It's how you treat a woman. Like, I was an adolescent, and my mama taught when I started growing titties, she said, hey, you gonna need to lift them motherfuckers up.
Ray J was on Club Shay Shay.
Something went wrong in the parenting. I mean, this is crazy. Either I don't know, man. I can't say it's a story. I can't judge him for what he said. It could be true, like, but wasn't Ray J's parent in his life apparently according? Like, listen, man, it seems like they really wasn't. His dad should have taught him exactly. Ray J stay embarrassing himself. I got a question now because that means his parents didn't really focus on him. Exactly. His parents should have taught him when he was very young. First off, what? Ray J is spiraling. Who is the host? He said what? Damn, I said the same thing. Bull tripping. He said men should be groomed. Like, is he, he need to be canceled. Why was Whitney the first thing that instantly came to mind? Crazy.
Mr. Willis, what brings you in the courtroom today?
I have been wondering for a long time about whether these children, we have 3 children, whether they're mine or not, they're all so ugly.
Hey,
and they don't look like me. I'm a real handsome dude, and these kids look like they come right off the street.
Okay, Mrs. Willis.
Yes.
I mean, y'all have been together for a long time. What is your take on it?
We've been together for over 50 years.
Wow, 50 years. And you sitting in front of me today.
And I married a man. I mean, is he anything?
I know this got to be a skit because husband thinks his kids are too ugly to be his. I mean, I've seen plenty of judge shows, right? I'm thinking this one's got to be a skit. He is anything
to look at.
I mean, he must have been. You've been with him long enough now.
Well, I married him for his personality, not his looks.
Ooh, well, some personality here,
and
right?
He says my kids aren't good looking. Well, ugly men make ugly children, honey. These are your kids. I mean, you think just because you traveled so damn much that I was fooling around? Hell, I was home with the kids.
Well, when I came home, you were kind of messed up a couple times.
What does that mean, messed up?
Well, you know. And then once I came home,
I had my period. I mean, come on.
Wait.
You think you just walk in the house?
Wait. You
nookie.
Okay, you gotta watch what you say in my courtroom now, Mrs. Willis.
You just walk in the house and you want a nookie, like she wants a nookie. Oh my God, yo, this over here tripping. I'm dead.
My period. What's wrong with saying that?
I need order. I need order in my court.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, everybody is speaking out of turn. Everything is going every which way now. I need some order in here.
Well, you know, one time I came home and I pulled in the front driveway and I saw this car down the street take off because somebody came out the back door.
It was the repairman. I told you the washing machine was broken.
You told me it was the postman.
Yo.
No, that was the other time.
Mrs.
Yo.
Willis. I mean, so do he?
Mrs. Willis was cheap. Miss Willis was Miss Willis was getting what she ain't getting from him right now. I think. I mean, hey, she being out here spider booty right now. Yo, this can't be true. Please tell me it's a joke, please. The repairman, the mailman. Whoa, wait, ho. Wait a minute. Let me not read the rest of these comments. Hold on.
Have any? Is it any doubt in your mind that these kids, all three of them, not one, not two, but all three of them is not his?
They're his kids. I mean,
all right, Mr. Willis. Now, do you hope?
I mean, listen, I don't know about y'all, but do y'all think they're his kids? Because she had the repairman in there already, and allegedly the postman another day, and they all left from the back door.
These kids are yours.
Yeah. I mean, even though they're ugly, because if they weren't mine, I would have just been pissing my money away all these years taking care of those little brats.
Okay.
that's, you know, I don't get this, because if I was going to fool around while you were gone, don't you think I would have picked some good-looking men that look better than you do?
Yo.
Okay. All right. Who brought y'all here today? What brought y'all?
Well, he did. He watches this crap on TV. He said, I want to go to one of those courtrooms and prove that these brats aren't mine. I don't think they're brats. I think they're wonderful kids. And I don't think they're ugly.
So
I mean, I think they got to be grown now. They're not kids no more. They're not children. They probably grown brats. I mean, I don't know. I watch Brats. And for those of y'all wondering, I still watch Brats. Yes, I do. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm 34 years old. I still watch cartoons. And Brats is that shit.
Well, you know, I've seen all these great results, and I want to prove it because if they aren't mine, I've had it.
You had.
What do you mean you've had it? Wait a minute. We've been together over 50 years, and you're going to walk out the door. Look, you won't even look at me.
I got a nice young lady waiting out.
Hey!
Wait.
Grandpa out here stunning on grandma. He's like, you want to be a spider puti? Well, look, listen, man, I ain't got time. He in his pink bag.
Wait. So you telling me after 50 years, you gonna walk with this young lady you claim you got waiting in the bushes somewhere, but you talked about her with the milkman and the plumber and everybody else, but you got this young thing waiting on you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We need some.
Milkman and the plumber.
We're gonna have to get down to the bottom of this, and I mean fast at this point.
I gotta cover myself.
Cover yourself. Seemed like you should have been covering back then and not right now.
Covering
You know,
what?
if you'd stayed home, you wouldn't have this question in your mind.
I had too much fun not staying.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I'm not finna keep going back and forth. I'm finna go ahead and get down to these results. All right, guys, I got these results in my hand. Is there any final words that you wanna get out? Before I read these results.
I don't know why we're here. We've been together all this time. You traveled a lot. You think I was fooling around. I think you were probably fooling around when you were on the road.
That's
I
not
bet
true.
there's some ugly kids out there that belong to
I don't want
you.
these kids around me if they're not mine.
Honey, you've raised them.
Well, yeah.
Don't you love them?
They're,
I mean, you call them ugly. This is just.
they get in my way.
Oh, this is just wrong. This is just
Well,
wrong.
you know what? I didn't have a time in here with you guys today, and I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all out my hair.
Yeah, tell them they're my kids. I mean, they're your kids.
All right. The results reads as follow. First child, Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
That's what I figured.
No. Oh, that's good.
Mrs.
No,
Willis.
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Second child,
That's got to be. It's a mistake.
Mr. Willis, you are not the father.
You are reading someone else's file. This can't
So
be true.
I have a mailman and a plumber.
Oh my God! Oh, wait! No, hey!
I'm sorry.
Words.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just.
Child 3, Mr. Willis. I pray and I hope.
Please.
But you are not the father. Oh my God!
Oh, honey, I love you. Don't leave. You love those kids.
Thank you, Honor. I will see you around. I told you those kids were ugly.
You're
and
ugly.
they don't look.
You're ugly. That's why they're ugly.
They
They're
look
your
just like
kids.
the
That's
mailman.
all wrong.
And the milkman.
It's wrong. It's gotta.
I told you they were ugly.
He's ugly, isn't he? Is he ugly? I mean, come on.
Wow! All right, guys. Court is adjourned. It is so. Whenever I'm reading, I like to use.
That he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18. It could be 19 and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs and they're taking Hispanic jobs.
If you listen, you can hear the racism of Trump seep through. The term black jobs is the racism that Trump cannot hide. The last I heard is that there is no such category of employment as black jobs. We know he means low-income jobs, but a so-called black job is what Trump expects black and Hispanic people to occupy. No amount of practice in debate practice sessions can cover up who you really are. Racism, unfortunately, is a pervasive issue that cannot be concealed or eradicated through debate, and with Trump, his racism shines through like a lighthouse. The actions and statements of
They got rid of the Chevron deference rule. Project 2025 is a go. The U.S. Supreme Court has overturned the decades-old Chevron doctrine of judicial deference to a federal agency's interpretation of an ambiguous statute. They are getting rid of the agencies, guys. This has been in place for about 40 years. Y'all have to remember, Trump said it at his own lips. And Paul Gantz, who was part of his administration, I warned y'all about this, and shit is lining up. And I think that whole debate last night, this is my opinion, this is speculation, was on purpose. Isn't it funny how that debate happened, all this shit's going on, and the next fucking day, the Chevron deference rule is stricken, which was the lead thing holding back Project 2025? Now, for all you Trumpers, listen, I'm not for anything, and this is why we need to vote on something different. Trump said he wants to give back to companies, let's just say, prejudice bias on who they can and cannot hire. Also, what this is going to do is gridlock any type of law or bill you want to send to the Supreme Court. I'm sorry, you want to send to Congress, and it's going to get gridlocked there. It's happening. You know what this is in like correlation to? This is the Titanic. And everybody on the Titanic that opposed the Federal Reserve just went down. Wow. I saw a creator on here said the next person you vote in will be your opposition that you're going to go to war with. And I don't think that's so much because y'all think y'all have the vote. Y'all think y'all are choosing who the fuck is going to be president. It is already chosen. And the more and more I realize that, I think we're not going to have an election. Now, I know we're going to have an election. And no matter what you think you're voting for, and I'm sorry, Democrats or Republicans, we all got played, Donald Trump will be president. And Project 2025 is a go. Now you know why Donald Trump in 2016, 17, 18 changed the Supreme Court. And we were so distracted with Roe versus Wade. They keep distracting us. The lockdown police state is here. Y'all better do some fucking research. Facts. Peace to the God.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, I just crossed the border. Do you know exactly where is it that I could find a black job that I could take? Do you know anything about that? What? You don't know? So how am I supposed to know what the black jobs are? Excuse me, sir. Yes.
What's up, y'all? I just got off work, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go take a black job. I'm gonna go steal some black jobs. So if y'all know where the black jobs are at, hit me up because I'm out here. Better take all the black jobs, my Mexican ass. What's up, y'all? I just got off work.
I told y'all once Louisiana do it,
somebody was going to fall into it next and it was going to go hard. All Oklahoma schools are now required to incorporate the Bible as an instructional support. Into the curriculum across specified grade levels. Are you fucking kidding me? Now you're trying to teach church in school? Y'all, this white Christian nationalist movement is not a thing to play with, because once they get in 2025, they are going to put the Bible on us like they did during slavery. Yes, you heard me right. They're going to do exactly what they did to us in slavery. They're going to force everything down our throat. And for all y'all people that say, I love the Bible this, the Bible's what put your ass in shackles and kept you there. They only gave one of us a Bible to read to everybody else. I love God, but that ain't it. And you should not force anybody's religion onto anyone else. For all y'all dummies sitting up here and talking about, I think this is great, I think this is right. Wait till they come for your civil rights. Wait till they tell you you can no longer work. Wait till they tell you can no longer vote. Wait till they tell you can no longer live in a certain place. Wait till they tell you got to drink off of separate fountains. I don't want to hear shit when that start happening. I'm going to be the fuck gone before that, though. I think Louisiana started something. Oklahoma, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, and Texas are right behind it. Y'all sitting there talking about, yes, for God. Yes, this is for God. This ain't for fucking God. This fucking control. They are trying to control y'all. These white Christian nationalists are trying to control y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking flabbergasted right now. And y'all dumb people sitting up here agreeing with that shit. Y'all get on my nerves.
Rachael Ray, the American Jamie Oliver, the Karen of cooking. She destroyed pho, she destroyed pad thai. Today, let's see if she destroyed Filipino adobo.
It's a Filipino classic, chicken adobo. So you start with a big old Dutch oven. and brown up 2 pieces
Chicken thigh good?
You brown that in some olive oil.
Olive oil, no olive oil for Asian food. Olive oil and Asian food, just like carbon fiber and submarine. They don't go together.
In the bottom of your Dutch
browning, correct?
Until it's nice and crispy on both sides. Now it's gonna get spicy and good.
Why she suddenly sound like that? Why her voice like that? Spicy and good. What kind of ghost possessed her? Is it the ghost of bad cooking? Because adobo not supposed to be spicy.
Now we're gonna add just a drizzle more oil because I barely got any dripping.
Even more olive oil.
The first level of is coarse black pepper.
Black pepper,
2
correct?
tablespoons. Don't be cheap on the black pepper. It's essential in the dish.
But,
so I'm just eyeballing.
But it's a bit weird to throw black pepper in now. Usually we add black pepper into the marinade, not straight into oil like this. It's gonna get burnt.
Half of the chilies.
Chili wrong.
The dish. And we're going to add half to the pot.
Even if chili correct, why are you using jalapeno? That's Mexican. If you want to use chili, use Filipino chili, siling labuyo.
Literally. Bulbs of crushed garlic.
Garlic good.
Really
lot of garlic
in the sauce.
Nice.
Lots of fresh bay. Fresh bay.
Bay leaf good.
And then a large bunch of scallions or green onions when they're...
Spring onion, Uncle Roger don't cook inside the adobo. Uncle Roger just use spring onion at the end like topping. Or as Jamie Oliver like to call it, spring onion is pimpage.
The ultimate pimpage.
And we put the whites in the pot and reserve the tops or the greens for when the dish is done.
Okay, at least you got some at end.
Now we're going to add 3/4 cup of vinegar.
Vinegar, correct? But Uncle Roger won't put vinegar straight in hot pan like that also. It's gonna reduce too much. Your adobo gonna be more sour than my ex-wife.
That's about 6 turns of the pan.
What? What she say? 6 turn of pan? What kind of bullshit measurement is that? Surely it depends on how fast you pour, how big the pan is, everything. That's like asking someone how long you're gonna take. Oh, not long. Just like 6 walk in the park. If you want to give bull measurement like this, just say use feeling, okay? Use feeling. Just pour vinegar. Listen to your ancestor spirit.
That will also clear your sinuses out, so back it up.
This woman just obsessed with clearing her sinuses. Your sinus got problem, just go see doctor.
And then we're going to put in about the exact same amount of soy, or I'm using tamari.
Tamari? What is tamari? So tamari just means gluten-free soy sauce? Miss Rachel, why you like soy sauce for weak people? Why? Who these weak people who can't handle soy sauce? Who get killed by soy sauce? In Asia, almost every meal has soy sauce. How you live your life?
And then we're going to sweeten it up with about 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar.
Sugar good?
Nice coating over the top. Oh my God, it smells so good.
That voice coming out again.
And now we're going to drop the heat way down.
Correct.
And let the chicken cook to finish through.
Nice. Okay, at least you put chicken back in. You can just leave chicken in there and cook all in one pot. No need to separate out. But so far, so good, Miss Rachel. Big improvement. Except for olive oil, all the steps actually pretty correct. Uncle Roger thinks this might actually turn out decent. Famous last word.
Garlic rice is a really big deal in Filipino cooking.
Correct. Garlic rice, classic Filipino dish.
So we're going to take another whole bulb of garlic, crush it, and throw it into chicken stock.
What?
We're going to
No, you don't boil garlic. Hiya. Garlic rice, you just fry the garlic, fry the rice, and put together. That's it. You're boiling garlic.
cook our rice in chicken stock rather than in water. Extra flavor.
In any cooking show, if Uncle Roger see rice going into saucepan, I know it's not gonna end well.
It's up to a boil. Now we're gonna reduce to simmer, and I'm going to add coriander seed.
Coriander seed? No. What the hell? Why are you putting random shit into your rice?
Lid on. You know the drill here.
The drill is to use rice cooker.
For our chicken that's just been gently simmering,
but at least the adobo look okay.
we're gonna take it back out, and then we're gonna turn the heat up because now we have all the juice from the chicken itself. I fished out the 5 fresh bay leaves from our adobo sauce for our chicken. Meanwhile, I cooked rice. Now I'm gonna finish with a nice fat sprinkle of toasted sesame.
No.
Gives it a great extra crunch.
Oh my God, niece and nephew. Look at this rice. That rice looks disgusting. A clumpy rice with raw boiled garlic and coriander seed lying around. Uncle Roger's so upset I have to put my leg down from chair. Hiya. Niece Rachel, what you doing? The adobo looking okay. All that left to do is to make plain, simple white rice. And you still it up high.
Sesame. And coriander, lots of garlic, and pour that sauce down over our chicken.
The adobo actually look good.
And then we're gonna top the chicken with our jalapeno.
Jalapeno wrong?
Our green onion.
Green onion, okay.
A little cilantro or parsley.
Cilantro or parsley? No. You're making the same mistake nephew soup guy make. Parsley in adobo.
Nice!
Stop clapping. How they get this audience in?
Oh, do you want to check out professional chef destroying rice? Come, I got just a show for you.
The video such promising start, and then niece Rachel just lose her way with the rice. Hiya. Rachel.
No, I like Dick.
Wait, what?
I just want Dick to come to my house, do what Dick wants to do, and then Dick's got to go back to Dick's house. No, I like Dick.
Wait, what?
I just want Dick to come to my house, do what Dick wants to do, and then Dick's got to go back to Dick's. House.
What the hell?
Because I know what comes with Dick.
What comes
His
with
fucking family.
Oh, snap.
There's always an overprotected mother,
right?
That everybody's terrified of,
right?
There's a husband, but you never see the husband. He's been working on a shed for the last fucking 35 years on a lawnmower. There's a bipolar sister and a brother with eyes way too fucking close to each other. That's what comes with Dick. And I'm pretty certain Dick could not have gone through menopause with
No,
me.
hell no.
I kept thinking about that during the 2 years
you
we were
really?
down, about poor men that woke up one morning, his wife started going through menopause. I prayed for them.
Thank you.
I prayed for you young people who don't know menopause. Pay the fuck attention. Especially young girls. They're like, oh, it can't be as bad as PMS. I get so moody. Bitch, you ain't seen the grand finale of fucking Moody. You young ones, understand something. As you get older, you're going to hear these words.
What word?
At our age.
Gee.
What does that even fucking mean? My friend goes, well, Carolina can't be as bad as PMS. I get so moody. Bitch, you ain't seen the grand finale of fucking Moody. You young ones, understand something. As you get older, you're going to hear these words.
What word?
At our age.
Gee.
What does that even fucking mean? My friend goes, well, Caroline, I can't believe you still talk that way.
What?
Bitch, you new here? How long have you fucking known me? She said, yeah, but
Who is this lady?
At our age. At our age what? This is the first time I've been 70, bitch. I don't know how to fucking act. When I hit 50, I didn't get a fucking book. When you get your AARP card, they don't see in your manual and say, oh, you 50, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Calm down. Only thing that happened when I hit 50 is my don't give a damn button broke.
I know.
I hit.
Why you to your
Oh. Am I still on mute? Is it working now? Hold on. Am I still on mute? Is my mic working? Am I still on mute, Riaz? Hold on. All right, I'm gonna have to check over here. Come on, damn phone. Okay, no. Okay, apparently I'm not on mute no more. All right. This shit was crazy. Grandma was on this joint talking about she had a spider pooty she could turn into a pretzel. All right. This joint is working. All right, I can hear myself now. Yo, grandma funny as hell. She out here talking about she got game. Listen, man, I'm only 34. Like, I was praying I got to menopause just so you know I don't have my period no more. But grandma telling me that I gotta wait for the grand finale. Like, this grandma on stage and she got no shame on her game. Like, yo, she talking about, oh yeah, she loved D, right? But she want D to only come visit her and for D to do what D gotta do, and then D can go back to D home. Like, that's all she want the D for. I'm over here like, damn, grandma, you in your 70s telling us that you got game, that you could do it better than us young ladies out here? Man, I don't know, man. It must be true because I don't got as many bodies to know. Listen, man, I only got a few bodies on my roster. Like, my list don't got that many bodies. Like, they don't go past my first hand. Grandma got some bodies on her to know this shit, yo.
At 60, I'll pull that bitch out the fucking wall.
Yo, y'all gotta hear this grandma.
No,
Listen to
I
this
did.
grandma. Listen, I'm not gonna say nothing. I want y'all to hear this grandma, yo. Yo, I'm scared to hit menopause now. Because if menopause gonna have me just thinking about D like this, Jesus Christ, I don't want the menopause.
No, I like Dick.
Wait, what?
I just want Dick to come to my house, do what Dick wants to do, and then Dick's got to go back to Dick's house.
Yo.
What the hell?
Because I know what comes with Dick.
What comes
His
with
fucking family.
Oh, snap.
Yo.
There's always an overprotected mother,
right,
that everybody's terrified of.
Right.
There's a husband, but you never see the husband. He's been working on a shed for the last fucking 35.
Well, we in the hood, so I don't know. Do husbands be working on the sheds for the last 35 years? I got a shed, but something wrong with my baby pops. He ain't been working on the shed. But damn, like she making it seem like they stay somewhere up in the suburbs or something. Like, damn, them suburb grandmoms be 10 toes down on that D. Like, damn. Yeah, on one part she talking about she like giving head.
Years on a lawnmower. There's a bipolar sister and a brother with eyes.
See, she talking about the lawnmower. My backyard need a weed whacker. I can't use a lawnmower on it. Like, maybe a leaf blower. I'm in the hood, lady. You talking about the suburbs. I mean, and everywhere you got a bipolar sister or a brother, maybe an uncle, an auntie, a grandmama, a father, a mother, a sister, a brother. But them eyes right now, the way I'm sorry. I said I was going to let y'all listen to this all the way. I'm sorry. This grandma is tripping.
There's a bipolar sister and a brother with eyes way too fucking close to each other. That's what comes with Dick.
Yo.
And I'm pretty certain Dick could not have gone through menopause with
No,
me.
hell no.
I kept thinking about that during the 2 years we were down, about poor men that woke up one morning, his wife started going through menopause. I prayed for them.
Thank you.
I prayed for you young people who don't know menopause. Pay the fuck attention. Especially young girls. Like, oh, it can't be as bad as PMS. I get so moody. Bitch, you ain't seen the grand finale.
Yo, this
fucking moody.
Who grandma is this?
Understand something. As you get older, you're going to hear these words.
What word?
At our age. What does that even fucking mean? My friend goes, well, Caroline, I can't believe you still talk that way.
What?
Bitch.
Hey. Why you loading?
My friend goes, well, Caroline, I can't believe you still talk that way.
What?
Bitch.
What's going on?
Racheal.
No, I like Dick. You're gonna hear these words.
Okay,
At
I'm
our
ready.
age.
I'm going to listen. Listen. She said, when we grow up, we're gonna hear these words. Well, growing up, we're gonna be hearing these words at our age, right? What happens at your age? This grandma 70 years old talking about she loved the D. Blessings, Bashakar Sony. I hope I said your name right. Blessings.
What does that even fucking mean?
Yo, this grandma.
You know, Caroline, I can't believe you still talk that way.
What?
Bitch, you new here? How long have you fucking known me?
Yo.
She said, yeah, but you know,
Who is this lady?
At our age. At our age, what? This is the first time I've been 70, bitch. I don't know how to fucking
Yo.
act. When I hit 50, I didn't get a fucking book. When you get your AARP card, they don't send you a manual and says, "All right, you 50, bitch. Shut the fuck up."
Hey,
calm down.
yo.
Only thing that happened when I hit 50 is my don't give a damn button broke.
I know.
I hit 60, I pulled that bitch out of the fucking wall. I hit 70 and realized I don't even have to fucking like you. Okay, I ain't got time for drama. I'm closer to Jesus than you. Shut the fuck up. Move on.
Yo.
No, I like dick.
Basically us women, I guess she's saying basically us women, when we hit 70, right? We just don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about nothing. But she's trying to say at 70, she's a whole spider booty. She could turn into a principal. She flexible. She even give head. She don't even remember it. I'm just sitting here like, damn, granny. I don't know who grandma this is, but they need to come get her. But she funny as hell, yo. Like the grand finale, yo. I'm scared to hit menopause now. If us women get this wild, I don't want to find out what the grand finale is as a woman, yo. Damn, grandma, you making me scared of hitting 70. And I'm only 34. I got a long way to go. Yo, this shit is crazy.
If you were to call Puerto Ricans and Mexicans the same in any other context, they would be at your neck. But when it comes to co-opting hip-hop, now apparently they have the same culture. And why is that? Because y'all have the same country of origin and history as a people? Nah.
No, hip-hop and reggaeton are two different cultures. That's why I say I want to do a live on that. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of people are speaking on this. A lot of speakers, like I spoke on it on my last live. Shout out to Young Riaz. He, popped up, spoke a little bit about the grim music and stuff like that. Shout out to Riaz.
But because y'all share the same language and colonizer. That's like saying Irish people.
Hold up, wait. I gotta go to my YouTube.
Is American culture because we both speak English. And I will.
Ho. Let me pause this real quick because it seems I gotta go to my YouTube. I don't know if I got any mods on here. I don't know who this is, but you're not gonna sit here disrespect me or disrespect the mods. I don't know who you talking to, and right about now, I don't give a fuck. You don't want to be here. You don't gotta be here. My channel is not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So listen, man. Fuck me. Fuck you. Like, listen, man. You ain't gotta be here. You know what you could do? Stick that middle finger, sit on it, and swirl. Black. What the fuck? Bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with people? Oh, that must be a troll. So that means from now on, I am going to make sure that this person's not here. How can I completely block them? I don't want them to just be on a timeout. Oh, here we go. I'm guessing this is how I'll block them. So I'm guessing that's how I block them. So listen, man, I'm going to let people know I ain't taking no disrespect from nobody, and I'm not going to let nobody disrespect my mods. I will block right away. I'm not going head to head, toe to toe with nobody on social media. Y'all looking to troll, this ain't the place. This is not the place. I ain't got time for that shit, and I ain't doing it.
always give a little bit of pushback when y'all start that Latinos helped make hip hop, because one, y'all end up co-opting a culture you had no hand in, who y'all have a whole voyeuristic relationship with, or two, y'all act like Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and Dominicans can't be black. And even when they're not black, y'all cherry pick the one brown guy in a sea of black people. Black people in America were throwing hip hop gatherings long before it was an official title. African Americans were rapping decades before Latino influence. Shout out to the B-boys, because that's where I see the strongest Latino influence if we talk in hip hop. But just like rapping, just like MCing, black people were B-boying long before outside influence. Latinos was calling hip hop jungle bunny music before it caught on. We don't need y'all. And I know it hurts to hear, but hip hop was fine before y'all came, and we'll be fine when y'all follow the next trend.
See, he made some points, but then at the same time, it felt like he was putting in some personal, he was putting in his personal feelings, his opinions. So he did put some points in. He threw in some facts in there, but he also threw in some personal opinions. That's why I said that I want to do a live speaking on, the hip hop, the reggaeton, and the reggae. Hip hop, reggaeton, and reggae. See, when we get to it, we'll speak more on it, because I don't want to like break it down now, because that's going to go into, one thing leads to another, then it leads to another, then it leads to another. So when I do the live on that, we'll talk about the culture of hip hop, reggaeton, and reggae. I spoke a little bit of the culture of reggae and reggaeton on my last live when KRS-One was saying what he was saying. So shout out to, Young Rios, like I said, for hopping on the panel and speaking on his perspective and the type of music that he listens to.
First off, fuck you, bitch, and that click you claim. Your whole pedophile ring getting ripped to flames. You claim to be a man of Christ, but you dogged your wife. That whole Monica Lewinsky, a slut for life. Okay, Bill and Hillary, I think it's time to spill the beans. The Clinton crime.
Damn, I wasn't expecting that, but I don't know who this is, but bars.
First off, fuck you, bitch, and that click you claim. Your whole pedophile ring getting ripped to flames. You claim to be a man of Christ, but you dogged your wife. That whole Monica Lewinsky, a slut for life. Okay, Bill and Hillary, I think it's time to spill the beans. The Clinton crime family selling kids in the Philippines. Welcome to the left-wing Epstein Island. Republicans can get it too. I'm sick of staying silent. It's a two-headed snake, both parties in connection. George Bush and Dick Cheney orchestrated 9/11. Was rooting for Obama when he was the president, till we found out about the group of molesters he represents. Harvey Weinstein, you a crater-faced fat man. Your body shape built like the penguin off of Batman. You the worst thing that happened to Jews since the Holocaust. Send his ass to Palestine as a glory hole for Hamas. Stephen Hawking handicapped. Think I really care? I'll run over his nutsack with an electric wheelchair. I used to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I'm not here to judge if Will Smith is a queer, but there's a very complicated entanglement there. You brought your son to Diddy's house and left Jade in despair. Speaking of Diddy, he a known pervert with jungle fever. Please tell the world what you first.
Damn, I don't know who this is. He got bars. Yo, why didn't he put the whole song on it? Joe Bull was spitting some facts on this John. Yes, he trying to be like Tom McDonald, but he really good lit. Also, he is good. I mean, I don't think he gonna surpass Tom McDonald, but he got some fucking bars, yo. I gotta give it to whoever this is. Dope, dope, dope. Yes, it is. It was fire.
But listen, a lot of people that's not even from New York, that's not even from the Bronx, want to talk about the Puerto Ricans had nothing to do with the start of hip hop. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Everybody think hip hop started in Sedgwick, but in reality, it started right there on Watson and Soundview with DJ Disco Mary, original Black Spain. His right-hand man was a Puerto Rican. Pendejo.
Khalif, what's up, brother?
What's going on, Tariq? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right, listen. Yo, first of all, Fat Joe, KRS-One, Busta Rhymes, right? These dudes were too young, right? You know, if you look at my bio, I'm a pioneer, bro. I was there. These dudes, if they were even born, right?
I'm definitely going to find a day to see when I'm going to do that live, because I'm learning a lot of stuff, and I would love to know, to have people to come up on the podcast and speak on their knowledge of hip hop, reggaeton, and reggae. I know that reggaeton and reggae go hand in hand, and it wasn't freaking Daddy Yankee that brought the reggaeton into the United States. It was, we got to go take it all the way back to El General and further back from the General. I forgot who was the first bull before the General, but y'all got to take it all the way back to the General. Bob Marley, all of them. But I would love to have somebody, to come up and speak on the culture of hip hop that knows a little bit way more than what I know. I know some, but I don't know all. So it would be great to have somebody that knows about the culture of hip hop. I am gonna have a couple videos about the, beginning of hip hop, how it started, who, invented it and stuff like that. So it would be, nice to have people that know a little bit about music and stuff like that. But let's hear what they got to say. Puerto Ricans are having a microphone meltdown.
If they were even born, they're too young to tell you anything about what was going on in the beginnings of hip hop and who created it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold on, Kelly. Now, what year were you born, brother?
I was born in 1962, bro. I'm 62 years old.
So you were around in the Bronx, so you were there.
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. I grew up in this. I'm a pioneer in this, bro. I was running around with Flash and Bam and Herc and all of them back in the days. I was running around with these dudes.
Damn, he said Bam. Africa Bambaataa.
You know what I mean?
Now, did you ever hear, because Derek Cologne always talks about some TBB.
Why that voice sound familiar?
No, I never heard of no TBB. Never heard of them dudes. You know what I mean? And I think I told you this too before, right?
Yo, if y'all recognize that voice, let me know. It sounds familiar.
Right? Even the Crazy Legs and them dudes, right? They used to dance in the subways for money. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, because breakdancing, we had stopped doing breakdancing. You know what I mean? Like around 70, 79, 77 to 79 or whatever, we stopped breakdancing. You know what I mean? It became a thing where we were doing more of the DJing and the MCing thing, right? And the Hispanics picked that up. They picked that up, but nobody was really feeling it like that. They wasn't really doing it anymore. So they didn't have like an audience for it. So they used to go down in the subways and they used to break dance and they used to get changed for break dancing and stuff. It used to be the American Breakers against Crazy Leg and them. You know what I mean? But these dudes are too young to tell you, like, especially dudes like KRS-One, like you came at a different stage in rap. You came when the records were being made in the 80s. You know what I mean? Hip hop had been out already for like 10, 15 years prior to that. You don't know what was going on in the beginning. You don't have no way, no right to even say what was going on, because all you getting is secondhand information that was given to you. You getting secondhand information, and not only that, your information is wrong.
Right.
You know, people are telling you stuff.
Who are some of the earliest crews that you saw in the I would say in the early to mid 70s? Who were the crews you saw?
You used to have Grandmaster Flash, right? And DJ Mean Gene and Disco B, right? And then Cowboy was his first MC. And then Flash used to do this thing where he didn't have MCs, so he would put the mic on the table and anybody could come and pick up the microphone and rock on the microphone. And that's when Mel and his brother Danny, the Kid Creole, that's when they came into the fold. And it used to be Grandmaster Flash, Mean Gene, Disco B, Melly Mel, Kid Creole, and may he rest in peace, Keith Cowboy. Keith Cowboy was like his first MC. Now, Copeland Rock was Kool Herc's first MC.
Right. We talked about that microphone. Did you see Microphone Jack yet, Kelly?
Yeah, I was there. I was at the Manhattan premiere, the red carpet premiere. I was there.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
I got pictures with Debbie D and them, and Debbie D and Fades and them. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So listen. Then it was Bambaataa, Big, Sonic Biggs, Pow Wow. You know what I mean? Ahmed, may he rest in peace, Little Monk. You know what I mean? And then break out in the original Funky Four, because there was two Funky Fours. The original Funky Four was Raheem.
Did he mention Bow Wow? Bow Wow my age. I'm lost on this. Now the Latin Mexicans, whites, etc., GTFOs, these people are delusional. Play it. The Grandmaster Flowers used to play all the DJs uptown. All these non-black folks always claim it was created by black Americans. I would be jealous too if I were them. They not like us. No black people only. We don't need nobody to help us create nothing. How people who created rock, country, R&B, blues, and we need help? Hell no. Ain't no way. They don't like us either. Everybody wants to make a dollar and get credit for black culture. Yo, it's crazy how all of this, like they trying to find more ways to divide and divide and divide. I really want to do that live. I want to talk about the culture of hip hop, reggae, and reggaeton. Like we're gonna see how they all started and evolved. We definitely gonna do that live. I'm gonna look for the videos and then I'm gonna set the live up on that one. And I gotta do it on a day that I'm not doing nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing. But let's finish listening.
Shy-Rock, KK Rockwell, and Keith Keith. And then Raheem left, he went to Flash. And then Shy-Rock left, and then she came back. And Rodney C and Jazzy Jeff, they used to be down with us in the Magnificent Seven.
Right.
And they left us and they went to Breakout, and they became the Funky, and Shy-Rock came back and it became the Funky 4 plus one more.
No.
But the early crews were the Magnificent Seven from the Bronx, right? Grandmaster Flash and them, Bambaataa, Mario, Herc, Breakout, Busy B Starsky, the L Brothers, Mean Gene and them, they were always around. Right. Cass used to be called DJ Casanova Fly. Right. He wasn't called Grandmaster Cass. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back then, But that they. Yeah,
now, when did you? Now, when you were in the Bronx, were you kind of just going to different places, or you just wanted in one area? What part of the Bronx were you primarily in, and where did you go?
Okay, so yeah, the geographical thing was like this. The Bronx River area and Rosedale area and all that over there, Mario and Bam controlled that area. Yeah. Herc controlled the west side, right? With Herc in the Herculoids, right? Bam and the Zulu Nation. And before there was a Zulu Nation, there was the Bronx River Organization. And before the Bronx River Organization, there was the Black Spades. You know what I mean? So it morphed in from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. Breakout and them was uptown. They were uptown, like in the Gun Hill area. So it was all geographical. Everybody had their area. You know what I mean? And they could, but we all intermingled and went to different each other's areas. You know what I mean?
Now,
and that's how everybody got known. That's how everybody got known all over the Bronx, because you would come down to somebody else's area and DJ down there, and your name got known in that area.
Now, when you were going around different places, did you see Puerto Ricans, or when did you first start seeing the Puerto Rican b-boys?
Okay. Now, there was always Puerto Ricans in the Bronx, so let's be clear about that. There was always Puerto Ricans in the Bronx. The thing with that is that they were doing their thing over here, and we were doing our thing over there. Now, I told you this too before. Like, they used to come to the parties. Like, if we were in 63 schoolyard, right, and we throwing a party in the schoolyard, they would be on the outside of the schoolyard on the gate, hanging out there. They wouldn't come inside the party.
Right,
they wouldn't come inside.
That's why I'm asking.
But they were not participants in none of it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When I say when you saw Puerto Ricans, I mean the b-boys, the DJs, the MCs.
There was none. There were none.
Right.
There were none. Not back then.
Right.
No, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. And they used to look down on it. They used to look down on it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, why are you even hanging out with those dudes? Doing that. They used to play the congas and all that stuff and do salsa music and all of that. They didn't mess with hip hop. They didn't mess with us. The first person to ever really even associate them with us was Kaz. Kaz was with, I think, DJ Wiz.
Disco Wiz,
Disco Wiz.
Right.
Yeah. And that was the first time a Hispanic was even involved with hip hop.
Right.
That was the first time.
No.
Listen, a lot of people that's not even from New York. That's not even from.
Yep. We definitely gonna do that live, yo. We definitely, because everybody got their own opinions and their own perspectives, but it doesn't hurt to learn more.
You want to know what's crazy? I actually heard this theory before, but never really thought too much of it. But today, your boy has some free time on his hands, and Yeah, Donkey from Shrek is most definitely one of the kids that got turned into a donkey at Pleasure Island in Pinocchio. Now, I'm not sure if he's Lampwig, but he's most definitely one of the kids that got turned into a donkey. When it comes to the Shrek universe, almost if not every single character is from some type of fairy tale except for Donkey. I may be wrong about this, so take it with a grain of salt, but I don't think there's a single fairy tale that revolves around a fucking donkey. But there is a fairy tale that has a donkey in it, or in this case, donkeys in it. Talking donkeys at that. Now in Shrek 1, at the start of the movie, we see
Sure, I remember that donkey. I think Pinocchio got drunk. If I'm not mistaken, they was all getting drunk when Pinocchio met the little boy donkey in the fairy tale. And it's crazy how on one of the parts on Shrek, he is right. They show. This is crazy. Could them two movies be?
Hey, this donkey can talk. I want to make some money. So, yeah, buy this donkey. And in that same line, we see somebody that's trying to sell Pinocchio. Now, we fast forward a little bit to Shrek the Third, where Donkey says,
That's crazy, because we know that Shrek has a mixture of a lot of fairy tales. But this one right here could be, really on point. On point.
that when he was a kid, he used to get a bunch of wedgies, swirlies, and all that other shit. And Puss looks at him and goes, yo, you're a donkey. How the fuck did you get wedgies? And Donkey goes, look, some things are better left just unsaid.
He was a kid at one point.
The wedgies when you are clearly not aware of the underpants. Let's just say some things are better left unsaid and leave it at that.
Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. When it comes to theories, I usually go, let me tread lightly on.
Yeah, I remember that part on Pinocchio. That was the saddest part. Pinocchio thought he was going to turn into a whole donkey, and I think he did. I really think he did. That's crazy, yo. They even show us about trafficking, human trafficking in the cartoons. But the way they show it is kind of like, damn, how is you even supposed to pinpoint that that's what y'all, even showing us? They slick as shit how they throw that in there.
On this one, I don't really know if this is true, but this theory right here, I'm not gonna lie to you, this shit might be true. That boy Donkey has had one crazy ass life. Got turned into a donkey when he was a kid, became best friends with an ogre, impregnated a fucking dragon. Like, bro, Donkey is him. You want to know what's crazy? I actually heard this theory before, but never really thought too much of it. But
I'm still lost on how he got that dragon pregnant. Like, how in the world? Like, that dragon is so huge. Like, that is crazy. Like, I don't even want to.
Because you're African descent, all Latinos are native. I'm 25% Native American. My mother is 65%. And secondly, Latino ain't a race. What makes you Latino? Because you were owned by Spain? So were we. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to figure out who the fuck y'all are. Because if we're going off because you were owned by Spain, babe, half the world was owned by Spain. And let me give you a boo-boo, I gotcha, okay? The Moors taught the Spanish how to speak Spanish. It is derived from Aramaic.
What?
Spanish ain't even a language. Neither is English. And because black people were owned by Spain, doesn't that make us fucking Latino? More Latino than you.
You do know that I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but a lot of the Latinos, like the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and the Cubans, right? Colombians, they were made because of the indigenous and the African warriors, right? When all that slavery and all that stuff happened, I don't want to go into details, but boom, 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 boom. And here are the Puerto Ricans, a mixture of Tainos and African warriors. I mean, I don't want to bust your bubble like that, but Puerto Ricans' native language should be Arawak. I mean, this is why we need to do our research.
The Moors were black and they taught everybody everything. Matter of fact, civilized the entire world. So doesn't that make us the true Latinos? Uh-oh. Because you're African
Man, she's
descent,
so
all
loud
Latinos
and
are native.
she is not even speaking facts, man. Oh, hey. Like, why do people get loud on here and they don't even have their facts straight? I just want somebody to answer that question.
The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth.
Yo, she's basically telling us how we've grown. Basically how they've, what they've done to us. Let me see. The Secret Covenant, written by John D. Rockefeller. Yo, the human consciousness is rising and their time is ticking down. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. I used to say it jokingly that my ADHD saved me from all the propaganda at school, but now I see I was right. We have all been indoctrinated. Let's get out of this matrix. We are puppets to the rich. This clip is the reason why those in power need to control this app. People are thinking for themselves and sharing. That's a fact. Yo, man, shout out to all those that, tell their stories and they stay 10 toes down, man, with their feet stuck in cement.
Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other.
Damn.
The best way to gain control of the
Yo, basically everything that we're doing right now. And people don't want to open their third eye. This system is on the verge of failure. We are just evolving past their control. I want to be on this side of TikTok. I'll go do your magic. This clip is the reason why those in power need to control this app. People are thinking for themselves and sharing it. That's a fact. Somebody said, we are puppets to the rich. Let's get out this matrix. Yo, you know how to get out the matrix? Let us shorty know. I haven't met Morpheus yet. Huh. All right, moving on.
See, one thing people need to understand about extremely nice, caring, kind, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It is the hell that they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness.
That's a
The
fact.
beast inside them is sleeping, not dead.
I'm downloading
One thing
this.
people need to understand about
Oh, I can't
extremely
download
nice,
this
caring,
one?
kind, loving people.
Here's an awful fact for some of you fucking kids who grew up
Hey,
fatherless.
damn.
Some of y'all grew up fatherless because your mother was trying to prove a fucking point. These the main bitches that want to be privy to everything but tell you absolutely nothing. These the bitches that always send a text with my child.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
To the hour.
Everything is mine. And you bitches is nothing but a bunch of control freaks and manipulators. You're never inclusive when you make fucking decisions. So that's how niggas know that you really want to do this by yourself. You have just as much say when it comes down to birthdays and graduations and party planning and special occasions and sports events. You ain't the only.
Yo, that's a fact. I keep telling these females, yo, wake up, wake up. Like, I understand that a lot of us want to be independent. We got that urge to be independent. But, yo, sometimes we need that lending hand, especially when we got the men out there that want to be a part of our kids' lives and stuff like that, yo. Too many of y'all women pushing these men to the side, bashing them, putting them down, bringing them down. locking them up for no reason. Like, and it's crazy because the same men that y'all sit here the same men that y'all sit here and lock up are the same men that y'all actually rely on to bail y'all out of the same messes that y'all get y'all same selves in. Like, as messed up as it seems, like, yo, I've seen this time after time. I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I even made a poem not so long ago. Like, everything that I'm seeing, I wrote it into a poem. And I got another one. It's a lyrical poem that I did, and I'm gonna play it as soon as I'm done this video, because I think I'm gonna end it at this. And then I'm gonna see when I set up the live for today for it's a video called Lovey Peaches. I'm set up the live for tonight or today. I'm gonna see how I do it. I'm gonna just, I'm not even gonna set it up. I'm just gonna do it. For the Lovey Peaches, the craziest mother on the internet. So we're gonna react to that. It will be an open panel for anybody that wants to come up, hop up, and talk with a shorty, react with a shorty. Y'all don't gotta be scared. We're not here to judge nobody. But that shit is crazy. It's crazy how this lady is saying a lot of the stuff that I have been saying for years. Woman ruins reputation on live podcasts. I mean, a lot of people get mad at us women when we speak and on the behalf of men, when we sit here and acknowledge the men that are good out here. And what's crazy is we don't acknowledge all men. We acknowledge the men that deserve to be acknowledged. It's unlike these women out here that get themselves involved in these messes because of the men that they choose to acknowledge. Deadbeat baby dads, Peter Pans, like, y'all want to be stuck in a fairy tale? Hey, that's on you. But don't drag these kids along because you want to be miserable as a woman. But let's listen on, because I'm in the live with this video and my poem. I'm not sure if anybody else is on this, John, but I know I'm tired. I got Ria's song saved, so I might play it on one of my next lives. Shout out to Riaz, y'all. I love the music that he be giving me. I'm gonna listen to it too and see what it's about and stuff like that. But shout out to Riaz.
One who gotta have the fucking final say. It's not about you. It's not about what you want to spend. It's not about where you want to have it at. It's not about what you want the child to wear. It's not about the image that you want to put out there. It's about a team. The only time you want a nigga to come get involved is when you want him to come clean up the mess you created. That's the only time a nigga worthy or deemed worthy to be a fucking father, be a parent. And the only reason why you bitches do that, the only reason why you bitches reach out after many years of withholding the child from the father, because the child's behavior is starting to make you look bad. Y'all bitches want to throw around motherfucking narcissistic all day. Let's talk about that. See, niggas hip to you motherfucking bitches. They know why y'all do half the shit that y'all do anyway. This is all about winning for you bitches. This is all about competition. Because y'all too quick to bring it. Y'all too quick to want to bring the fucking bullshit. That's why niggas already know ain't go. It's never been an even playing field. You always had leverage. That's why you bitches exercise it as soon as you get a motherfucking baby out of a nigga. Look, well, I'm so fucked up.
Wait, hold on, let the track breathe real quick. I'm having a hard time even saying anything about this because she's just hitting all of the points. Who is this young lady? She's talented.
About is why is it that we want to be praised for failure? Y'all be the main bitches that be out here on social media talking about you expecting a Father's Day card and gift and shit. You want to talk about transitioning? It was bitter baby mamas. Y'all was the first transsexuals.
Damn, she said bitter baby mamas were the first transsexuals. I'm about to make a lyrical poem about that. Yo, that is crazy. Bitter baby mamas are the first transsexuals. I don't know. I'm about to see how I'll make that work. That's what you got to say about bitter baby daddies, though? Because I got to make, I got to even the playing field on this.
All that other shit. Because y'all wanted to be a mother and a father from the very beginning. Fathers are important. They're not second-class citizens. It's not left up to us alone, women, to decide the path in which the child goes.
It's a fact.
That's something that you have to do collectively as a team.
Facts.
It's no I in team.
Facts.
It's just so interesting to me that I understand everything that she's saying, and all the men out here understand what she's saying, and like women too. The ones that understand the importance of men within their life. I mean, what political party are tied to pushing the issues of the rights of men forward? I'm not particularly familiar with anyone. So, I think
there is no political party. that are pushing the rights of men forward. And as a mother of 2 boys, a mother of 1 daughter, I believe that equal rights should be for both. And it's long overdue. I'm not just going to fight for one because I'm a woman. I'm fighting for both as a mother of both. Hey, I got a daughter, 2 sons. Why would I just fight for my daughter because I'm a woman and forget my son? No, it doesn't work like that.
It kind of starts from an advocacy perspective, which is why so much of this allowed to occur and to happen. But, the start of places like this on the internet can be the start of movements that can inevitably get that big. Let's keep going.
It's we, in the best interest of the child. If you can do that, then you're being a great mother. But if you ever make a decision in the best interest of you, and it never benefits the child, you that selfish bitch that I'm fucking talking about. It's gonna be
if it don't apply, let it fly.
Day. Deuces.
Damn, that's facts. That's not for everybody. Damn, but if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. All right. I don't think there's anybody in the chat, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live with this right here. I want to thank everybody that has taken the opportunity to join a shorty, share her videos, like the videos, and leave y'all comments. Like I tell y'all, listen, man, y'all comments matter to a shorty. We're not here to judge nobody. We're not here to bring nobody down. We're here to bring awareness. We're here to bring solutions to the table. Nothing more, nothing less. We could have some fun. We could joke around, but we're not sitting here to bring nobody down. Till next time, it's your shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. I hope all of y'all continue to have a blessed and humble morning. In this world of blame and shame, we point fingers, we play the game. But as our children cry in fear, we turn a blind eye. We shed no tears. Believe all women, they say, while our kids are led astray. Lost in darkness, lost in pain, yet their cries fall silent like the rain. It's a shame how far we've come, blaming all the men playing dumb. But our children need us near to wipe their tears and calm their fears. In this land of the free, water's a commodity for you and me. Can't you see? It's not fair. It's plain to see. People struggling to pay for something they need every day. In America, where we say water is free, but water shouldn't come at a fee. A shorty just speaking in general about the things that seem so small. This ain't meant to everyone, just a cry in the dark. In America, where water is marked. Brothers and sisters, hear my plea. This is not about you or me. Our kids are the future. They hold the key. Wake up before we're met with defeat. In this world of chaos and strife, we must guide them to a better life. Teach them love, compassion, and light so they can lead us out of this endless night. Let's unite as one strong force. For our children, let's stay on course. Together we can make a change and secure a brighter future in exchange. Y'all should have listened the first time they let the cat out the hat. Now it's a crime. Many are falling into a trap, thinking it's a game, but they full of cap. Some are ready and fully strapped, while others keep falling into the gap. The warning signs were clear as day, but some chose to heed what they say. Now the consequences come to light. Those who ignored are in for a fight. Listen close and learn from this mishap. Don't be caught unaware. Don't fall into the trap. From the wisdom of my elders, I learned women are strong, independent, and firm, but sometimes we need a helping hand to conquer challenges and make a stand. Independence is crucial, that's true, yet together with a man we can pursue. Respect yourself first and foremost, so others will treat you like the most. Ladies, growing up, remember this advice. You're capable of anything you devise, but partnerships and respect go hand in hand. Embrace your strength and make a stand. Memories of the past, advice I couldn't see. Now I understand the wisdom they gave me. Respect yourself first, that's the key. To earn respect from others is how it should be. A man's worth measured by how he treats his queen. Love and romance in the air, a beautiful scene. A woman's power to uplift or demean. In her hand lies a man's dream. Lessons learned from OGs so true. In matters of the heart, they know what to do. Love and respect intertwined like glue. In a world where old-fashioned values still ring through. Peter Pan was a fairy tale. Now males want to be females without fail. Women want to be men. It's a twisted tale. Flipping scripts and roles, they set sail. Fighting for roles, torn into moles, making hits with their agenda goals. Targeting our kids, it takes a toll. To them, it's a bliss. To us, a black hole. They ain't trying to miss. Their agenda is the ultimate twist, infiltrating young minds with their list. But we won't let them persist. I'm with women's rights, but what about men's too? Equality for all is long overdue. If we want progress, we need to see both sides. Blame and shame won't help us unite. Don't label him a deadbeat without looking in the mirror. Sometimes it takes two to create rupture. Let's have conversations that include everyone. Empathy and understanding the battles can be won. Men face struggles too. Let's not forget their mental health matters. Let's not neglect. It's time to break down walls and build bridges instead. Together we can strive for equality ahead. You scream for the police every time he come around, then scream child support abuse, playing victim in this town. Enjoy that check, boo, but remember what goes up must come down. The only time he's worthy is when he bails you out of the mess you found. You play the game manipulating hearts without a doubt, but karma's knocking at your door, there's no way out. You point fingers and shift blame all around, but in the end, it's your own chaos that you found. You dance with danger, living on the edge of lies, but truth will catch up to you, no more disguise. The man you rely on to clean up your messes so profound will soon see through your facade and leave you astounded. Using a child as a weapon is a shame. A woman who lacks self-respect, I can't acclaim. Real men fighting for what they believe in, never in vain. Standing 10 toes down, bringing awareness to the pain. Respect is earned by how you carry yourself, not by tearing others down for personal wealth. Real men don't back down. They fight with honor and self against injustice and falsehoods that threaten our health. Let's uplift each other instead of tearing apart. Supporting one another from the start. Real men stand tall with courage in their heart, fighting for justice and truth, playing their part. Here's to the men who share their truth, never afraid to stand tall in their boots. Respecting our women, fighting for what's right, supporting our kids day and night. Real women out here blazing trails, men by their side, never looking pale. Rights for all, let's keep the balance true. Men have a voice, let's listen too. In this crazy world where battles are fought, let's remember the men who give it all they've got. Respect to those who speak their stories loud. Together we stand strong and proud. Together we stand, united we'll rise, setting an example for young eyes in every step we take, in every plan. Guiding the next generation's hand, leading by actions, not just words, teaching them to fly like birds, showing love and respect in all we do, for they're always watching, taking cues. Hand in hand, let's pave the way for a better tomorrow starting today. Our children learn from what they see. Let's show them how great they can be.
Come on, baby.